Yo, 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 what's going on? It's almost time for the show. What's good? What's good? What's good? JD 1975. Yo, what's up, my brother? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Yo, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. We're about to have a hell of a show. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know it's hit for. Y'all already know how we do it, man. Yes, sir. Hey, Almanaz, how you doing, Sugarfoot? Good to see you in the building. Almanaz is in the building. Yo, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely positively nothing. They cost you nothing at all. Hey, listen. So today's show is they need us fighting. They need us fighting. And y'all know how we do. I usually let you know where this show was inspired from. This show was inspired from the thought that came to me that the gender war is never going to die. The gender war is never going to die. And a lot of you are the reason why. A lot of you are the reason why the gender war is never gonna die, and a lot of you are the reason why. We gotta get into this because there's a thought or an idea that particular people are winning uh because of in proxy to this gender war, right? The gender war has sparked off the sparks are flying. Is accusations and blame and shame and everything placed everywhere. And it seems to be a clear-cut winner in this gender war, but it's not who we think. Hey, good to see you too, Jay Lewis. Jay Lewis is in the building. Say, welcome back, Izzy. Hey, Jay Lewis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's up? Brain Clarity finally in the building. While you were on vacation, we was all working, sir. LOL. Hey, if you think I was on vacation, man, if you only knew. But we'll get into that a little bit later. The winner is not who you would think. It seems to be a clear cut winner, but the winner is not who you would think. I say that none of us is winning. None of us is winning. It seems like the war pays her. And that's the question. Does the war pay her? Let me read these. Hey, shout out to my guy. Thank you so much, JD1975, sitting it all right. He said for the show, bro. Thank you very much. Y'all be like JD1975 and support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, I really appreciate you, JD. Thank you, bro.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you, man.
I got money.
Yo, JD, did I ever send you your track, man? I got so much going on. Did I ever send you your track? Let me know, JD, if I ever sent you your track for being sponsored the show. I know I played it, but let me know if I ever sent it to you. Hey, shout out to Willing to Win in the building. What's up, brother? What's going on? Hey, Mr. Center of the World. What up? Hey, CJ Brooks, what's good with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. My God, Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. What up, number one? What up? Good to see you. Hey, Detroit, I didn't send it. Okay, I gotta send it to you, bro. I gotta send it to you. I apologize. Please charge it to my head, not my heart. Okay, you didn't get it. Okay, I gotta make sure you get it, JD. I do got it for you. Your track. Shout out to my man JD 1975. Appreciate you setting it off and setting it off right. Y'all be like JD 1975. Support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, so the question is, like I said, it seems to be a clear-cut winner. And I want to know, does the war pay her? She seems to be a clear-cut winner. And I want to know, does the war pay her? What if the gender war survives because somebody profits emotionally, socially, financially, and politically from keeping men and women at odds? Men and women going against each other and battling. I want to know, do y'all notice something crazy? There are more broken homes, broken relationships, there are more broken homes, broken relationships. And the more these homes are broken and the more these relationships are broken, the more entire industries explode and profit, right? Therapy. Shit, they got therapy apps now. Therapy. They got therapy apps now. Dating apps, divorce courts, and attention economics. Viral outrage content. We call it selective outrage around here. And somewhere inside of that, a lot of people start believing that independence means immunity from consequences. That I'm strong and I'm independent. Miss Independent, that's why I love her. INDEPENDENT. If you know what that means, she got her own house. She got her own car. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate you. She said, I got 5 on it. Y'all be like JD 1975 and Jay Lewis and support the show, support the trade. Now, man, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Thank you so much.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Does the war pay her? Does the war pay her? What's up, Gas Bass in the building? What's going on? Salute to you. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been at least 9 months. It's been 1 week, man. It's been 1 week, Gas Bass. Are you talking to JD? Or are you talking to me? You must be talking to JD. Shout out to you, Gas Bass. It's been 1 week. 1 week since I've been live. 1 week and really a little less than a week since I've been live. But what's up, man? FYI, Izzy is on his summer schedule this time of year. Yeah. I'm about to. So for those of you who don't know, let me just address this real quick before we move back onto the topic. For those of you who don't know, because of the summertime having my son and it really just being me and his mother primarily, that can keep him whatever because everybody live far away basically or they're deceased. For the most part, I have to switch up my schedule a little bit. So during the summer times, because I spend a lot of time with my son, I don't go live every day anymore. Generally speaking, it's going to be live on Fridays and Saturdays. I may sprinkle a couple of lives in here and there, but there will be a members only live every week. There will be a members only live every week during the summer schedule, and primarily will probably just be live Friday and Saturday. But turn your notifications on, because y'all know how I do. I might pop up. Now, on the daily, what I'm aiming to do is to do content on the Izzy Bands Reacts channel. That's going to be shorts and short form videos. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Izzy Bands Reacts channel. Okay. Now, it seems like forever. It does seem like it's been a long time since I left y'all with a dope beat to step two. It does forever, and I've been going through it, but it's all good. Listen, life is only 10% what happens to you, 90% how you handle it. And I'm telling you, I've had the kitchen sink thrown at me. I've had obstacles, challenges, the kitchen sink thrown at me, the toilet thrown at me, everything. But listen, I just want to encourage you to keep pushing, to keep going, and don't be discouraged. Everything gonna be all right. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming as well. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming as well. Hey, in the meantime, between time, we got a hell of a show for y'all today. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. We're gonna open up the panel early. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. It's time for the show. Let's go.
Excuse me. Did I hear someone say, wait, hold up? He said, dope conversations deserve dope donations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show love and hype them up.
You are locked in with Izzy Bands. Let's keep this energy going.
Mr. Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, who? Izzy Big Bands.
Welcome to the Real Spill with Mills. Welcome everybody to the podcast with Izzy Bands. Make sure you support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean,
Let's welcome the host, Mr. Izzy Bands.
let's go.
Support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean, yeah.
Yo, so shout out to the shout outs, as Nightish would say. It's been a lot going on since I've been away, right? And I haven't really been away. I just been going through what we go through sometimes. You know, like I said, sometimes, hey, we're up, sometimes we're down, sometimes things go our way, and sometimes it seems like nothing is working, no matter how hard you try. And unfortunately, in life, there are a lot of things that are outside of our control. So the one thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. The second thing is to control what you could control. And the most important thing is to pray and ask God for grace, for mercy, for leadership, and for guidance through the storms and through the tests of trials. Now, and I'm gonna have to add you. I got you. But yesterday, I happened to catch a brief portion of a conversation. Now, this conversation started a week or so ago on another channel. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Shout out to Raw G. Shout out to Say Like Podcast. Shout out to Sharon Bracy. Shout out to Venus. Okay. So these are the characters who are somewhat involved. Now, because of the nature of the drama between Tommy Sotomayor and Raw G, I'm going to stay out of that. I ain't got shit to do with it. I'm going to stay out of it. I ain't got no opinion. I ain't got no thoughts. I think I don't even want to be involved in that shit at all. I just don't want to be involved. Okay? y'all, listen, y'all are entitled to feel how you feel. Y'all entitled to think how y'all think, and I get it. I get it. But that's one of those things that really has nothing to do with me. That ain't none of my business. So I'm gonna mind my own business, okay? As I often do. As I often do. This is not uncharacteristic or off brand for me. I don't want nothing to do with that. That is crazy. That was some crazy shit. Okay. Super chat, shout out to Will of the Win. Thank you, Will of the Win. Hey, here to support the show. Shout out to my people's Will of the Win. Y'all be like willing to win, support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
I appreciate you very much, family. Thank you very much. Whew. You know, what's up, Andrew Taylor? What you knew, Andrew Taylor? What's up? What did you know, Andrew Taylor? Andrew Taylor in the building. I think both genders deserve to get a return on their investment. I get it, and I think they do too. But listen, I find it interesting. And shout out to Venus, right? I find it interesting. And Venus is a prime example. Yesterday, what happened on Sharon's show is a prime example with Venus, how these things go. Okay? We all told Venus, including me, shout out to Venus, like Sharon is no different than all of us. And as a matter of fact, he might be worse because all he does is tell y'all what y'all want to hear, which obviously is a lie. If he's a man that he claims to be, there's no way that he believes half the that comes out of his mouth. Let me just tell you again. If he is the man that he claims to be, there's no way that he even believes half the shit that comes out of his mouth. He don't. It's no way possible to be a man and believe that shit because we've seen the contradiction. So, you know, it is what it is. I've been well documented pointing them out. Right? And I told Venus in public and in private, yo, you be defending Sharon and Sharon be on that bullshit. I don't know why you rock with Sharon like that, but it is what it is. That you're entitled to rock who you want to. But you be coming at me, talking to Venus, you be coming at me and defending Sharon, and that Nigma is clearly wrong. He just tell y'all what y'all want to hear, so y'all go along with it. So now, when that dude, Derrick Jackson, anybody, when that dude, Ace Metaphor, anybody, that dude that tells you everything that you want to hear, he a lie, man. He really don't care. He tell y'all, man, whatever y'all want to hear. When that dude tell you whatever you want to hear, and then you finally wake up and be like, oh, this nigga is worse than these other Nigmas. This Nigma is worse than all the other Nigmas. When you finally discover this, then you want to blame all the men. Then you want to act like we are all one big Nigma. We're going to talk about this today. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. It's going to be a hell of a show. Y'all already know. What's going on, Money Marco? What up is your opinion who is wrong in that situation? Bruh, everybody wrong. Everybody wrong. And everybody right. Everybody wrong and everybody right. That's my opinion. Shout out to Coach at 303. What's up, Cynical One? Hey, sis. Cynical One is in the building. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. It's gonna be a hell of a show. Y'all already know. What's up? What's up, OG Dude Dirty? What's good, man? Ace Metaphor is another one, just like Sharon. Yeah. Ace Metaphor. Derrick Jackson, Sharon. They're all cut from the same cloth. All right. So let's get into this. I want to review a piece of this video, and I appreciate y'all who've been sending me videos and sending me stuff. I appreciate y'all. I just haven't, it's been a lot going on. So let's go to here. Let me give him credit real quick. I'm saying, let me give the man credit real quick. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Okay. I apologize. So I'm gonna start from right here, right about here. Let me go ahead and give Sharon credit real quick for because I don't think I gave him credit. Let me give him credit real quick. For reviewing this video. You know what I'm saying? We got to give credit where the credit is due. It is his video, so fair use, fair use, fair use. Let me give Sharon credit for reviewing this video, and then we're gonna get into it. Make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in. I'm definitely gonna open up the panel early. I want to hear what y'all have to say. Let me see. I'm gonna take that off. Oh Lord. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. In the meantime, between time, man, let's make sure we get the likes up. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely
Nothing.
don't cost you.
Nothing.
They're free 99. So do like the homie Trish say and smash the like button.
Push a button. Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push a goddamn button.
Now the LIKES, the likes are free, but the LIGHTS, all this shit, it costs money. It costs money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, be like JD1975, Jade Lewis, and willing to win and support the show, Sports Trading. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. And
Show me the money.
Back to the spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
yes, sir. Show me the money. So yesterday, shout out to Tommy Sotomayor was on Sharon Bracey show. Shout out to that. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor or shout out to Sharon Bracey. So let me go ahead and give the brother credit because y'all know how Sharon is. You don't give me credit for this, blah, 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 blah. You know how he is. So let me don't even play before I play one snippet of the man video. Let me go ahead and give him the credit that he deserves. All right, so it's in. So as y'all know, a lot of this, I guess he came on before. I haven't been able, so let me just preface this like this. I haven't really been on the scene like that. I've caught little snips of this drama, that drama, same old thing. It's always drama here, right? So I've caught little glimpses and pieces of what's going on, right? I'm vaguely aware of what happened over there on the super panel with Raw G and Tommy. I'm vaguely aware of that. And then I kind of was, I didn't catch none of this part, but I kind of was able to piece together. I guess Tommy had came over to Sharon's show a couple of days ago or earlier, yesterday or something. I don't know. Y'all gotta help me out with this. And then I guess he got fussed out or didn't want to be there because people were tripping or whatever. I don't know. So that part I don't know. But this part I did get to catch, I guess, when Tommy came back and then he was speaking on whatever. I caught a little bit of that. All right. So if I missed anything, y'all bring me up to speed because y'all know I don't like to just be talking out the side of my boop without knowing what's going on. So if y'all can bring me up to speed, because y'all know I ain't been around. I ain't been around like that. So let's review this part. Fair use. I want to talk about this part in the interaction with Venus in particular, and some things that she said that really crystallize what's really happening between us as men and women. And I'm praying that we can get it together, because who really wins? Who really wins? It seems like the women are winning, but are the women really winning? Let's get into it. Let's go.
How about something else? And then, well, you don't deserve it because you said something on the video I didn't like. What did I say to you? What did I say to you? See, I ain't gonna argue with what you said on the video that I chose to press play on. Y'all know me. I don't know you. If you're watching me right now, why don't you tell me what I've said wrong right now? You can't. You can't.
Shout out to Tommy. That's Tommy's favorite line. Yo, and let me say, I don't agree with either man often. I want to skip a little bit because I want to shout out my man Cajun Darkfire. I don't agree with either man often, but either man said something that I have said in a different way, and it didn't catch on, but it should. Either man yesterday says something that I have said previously in slightly a different way that hasn't really caught on and caught fire, but it should. These are Nigma. These Nigmas want fame, clout, popularity, and people to talk about them. But then when people don't talk about them in the way that they want them to talk about them, they get mad and they get upset. But it's all part of the same game. If you are popping, you're going to have haters and people that talk about you crazy, and you're going to have people that love you. And that mix of those people going back and forth, battling each other, is what is going to make you popular, going to make you a hero to some, and going to make you a zero to others. It's going to make you a pariah to some, and it's going to make you a star to others. That is the mix. But you dudes want the popularity, but then you weaponize your popularity when people have an adverse opinion to what you're saying or what you're doing. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous. It's yo, shout out to Rise of Black Sun in the building. What's up, fam? Yo, my man Cajun Darkfire, thank you so much for the 1999. What's going on, Cajun? Good to see you, bro. Always. Shout out to Raj Will in the building. Y'all make sure y'all be like Cajun Darkfire, willing to win. Jay Lewis and JD1975. Support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? All the J's, come to K's, C's, G's, J's. Y'all support the show, man. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Y'all already know what it is. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Appreciate you, family. So let's get back to this. So Tommy is talking about the chat as usual, like Tommy. And I like Tommy. Some of y'all don't. I don't care. I like Tommy. I think Tommy's funny. I don't got nothing against Tommy. I don't know him personally, but we've had decent interactions. He's been mad at me one time that I know about. I didn't agree with why he was mad at me, but it was cool. I know of him. He knows of me. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor, right? One thing that I don't agree with nor like when it comes to Tommy and Angry Man is their obsession with trying to control the narrative of the chat. I can't stand that ish. Now, they both have the luxury of being here and being pioneers. Tommy is definitely a pioneer, a trendsetter, a trailblazer in this YouTube-ish, and so is Angryman. So they have tenure, and they do have, you know what I'm saying, a polarizing personalities. They've been here for a minute. They've been doing their thing for a minute, and they paved the way both in their own way. So I can give them that because I have not done that. Right? As a man who's doing this, who just got here relatively, they have blazed the trail. And I appreciate both of them for that. Now, with that being said, I think that it's insane to me that they are so hyper focused on the chat, because the crazy thing is, with Tommy and with AM, there will be people singing their praises, people gargling their bathwater, people that think that they are the best thing since sliced bread and the next closest thing to Jesus' cousin, right? But they will high hurdle all of those people who have given them compliments, who have sung their praises, who support them, who lift them up, who are their constituents, and they will go to the one negative comment or the 2 or 10, however many it is, negative comments, and they'll sit there and they'll hyper focus on that. They'll stew on that, and then they'll battle the content creator because of people in the chat. That's how on YouTube me and my homie fell out. It ain't no secret. That's how me and Angryman fell out. Angryman felt as if I should have more control over my chat and I should stop my people. But I'm like DJ Witch Doctor. Listen, fam, you are not going to come over here every day, nor do I expect it. You are not going to pay my bills or support me, nor do I expect it. The chat, when you're not around, when you're doing your own thing, when you're going your own place, the chat, some of them people don't like you, but some of them people got love for me. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to alienate and ostracize my supporters and people who got genuine love for me and show me love and support my channel and are here every day and are commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, and giving their hard-earned money to the show. I'm supposed to alienate, ostracize, and go to war with those people because you don't like what they got to say about you in my chat? And if they have something derogatory, silly grievance, whatever against you, I'm supposed to do what exactly? It's you said interesting? LOL, interested. What's up, Tony? Go. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's not personal. I could still have love for that big content creator. That could still be my man's 100 grand pots and pans. This is a business. This is not personal. And what we all know and understand is, again, it takes a healthy dose of people who rock with you and people who don't rock with you at all. People who love you and people who hate you. And that mix of people coming together and discussing your topic, discussing you, battling over you, y'all are all in the mix together. That is what makes for an exciting show, for an entertaining show, for it is that little element, even if it's controlled chaos, even if it's a little hint of drama, but not too much, it is that makes the show worthwhile. Because it's the emotional investment of the people. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. And it's that emotional connection either good or bad, that the people have with you as a content creator. That is the mix. That is the mix. So I can't stand. I like Tommy, by the way. Shout out to Tommy. I've shown Tommy love when he comes over here. I like Angry Man. Shout out to Angry Man. I show Angry Man love when he comes over here. But don't get mad at me or no other content creator because of what the chat is doing. Because if that content creator is smart, that content creator is going to allow the chat to be the chat. One thing that I cannot take away from Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com and that I absolutely admire and think is great about Anton lets you say whatever you want in the chat. He understands. He lets you say what you want. Now, as long as you ain't going crazy, adding his family or doing nothing egregious, he ain't going to block you out your chat because you disagree with him or you call him a name or you say something crazy about him. He ain't going to sit there and argue with you and get mad and get upset and say nothing about you because you said something about him. Nah, he might joke on you. He might roast you. He might do whatever, but he ain't going to kick you out. Now he might take your he might take your he might kick you off he might kick you out of his Discord. You might get kicked out of his Discord. But other than that, you might get kicked out of Anton's Discord. But other than that, that's one thing that's great about Anton. And I think that's one of the reason why he's grown to the height that he's grown, and he is able to sustain it. And it seemed like everything that he touches turns to gold. I could be mistaken, but that is one of the things that I could see that differentiates him from a lot of people. He ain't gonna sit there and get his panties in a bunch because, oh, they're talking about me in the chat. Like, are you serious, bro? They gotta talk about you in the chat. What you say? Wait. Sip guy said what? It's a lie? Well, yo, again, Daryl, bro, that's not a lie. Daryl, you have, bro, if you said the things about my people that you said about Anton's people, you'll be blocked in my chat too, Nigma. What you mean? Nigga. I love you, but you'll be blocked in my chat too. Are you serious? If you did the expose pieces on me that you did on Anton and Anton's people, Nigma, to be blocked would be an honor. You should hope that that's the most that I do is block you from my chat. What are you talking about, bro? Stop it, bro. Bro, you stop it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, barring the extreme things, which you are the definition of an extreme thingly person, barring that, for the most part, people just talking shit. I ain't seen it. I ain't been over there in a while, in fairness, but I ain't seen it. When I said Sharon is a granddad, he got mad. Then he shout out his grand. And look, see, Anton can't do nothing else but block me. Okay, well, hey, that's. But I'm just saying. So I didn't lie. You are the definition of extreme. If you say extreme in the dictionary, it's a picture of your face with a big smile talking about, I need a hero. What's up, D-Town? What's going on, man? Just last night, Sharon lied. Hey, man, yo, that is not news. That is not news. Sharon always lying through his teeth. What you mean? Like, I've been trying to tell y'all.
Nigga, hey, man, Sharon gotta be stopped, man. This shit got to be stopped.
What you mean? What's up, Bucket 88 is in the building. Good to see you, family. Bucket 88 is in the building. Good to see you, fam. What's up, Bucket 88? Rise of Black says in here. Raj Will is in here. Good to see y'all, family. Good to see y'all. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, and y'all subscribe to the show. Oh, man. But, hey, listen. So, D-Town, liars lie, bro. What do you mean? Liars lie. That's what they do. I caught the nigga in a lie on his, like 3 lies on his own platform. It is what it is. Let's get to it. Let's go.
And tell me what I said wrong then. You'll say, my dick stink, my dick little, I can't get no girl, I'm an incel, I'm broke, I'm black, I'm crispy. One of them said, Tommy needs to invest in chapstick. Huh.
What? So, but to be fair,
Why? Listen, and I gotta agree with. I mean, my channel roasts me too. I mean, they roast me too. They roast Sharon too. Like, I don't get it, man. Tommy, I don't get it. Shout out to you. I don't get it, bro. Y'all are way too invested. That shit is way too minuscule and y'all should be way above that. So what they say you need chapstick. So what they say you're crispy. So what? There ain't nothing you ain't heard before, bro. I ain't gonna say no shit like that, but so what? So what they say? Is he blind? Is he broke? Is he lying? I don't know. Like, so what, bro? So what, bro? They're talking about you, bro. They're talking about you. You're on social media. Ain't that the currency? Keep them talking. A woman that want to know if your penis stink, that means that she wants your stink penis. I don't know what to tell you. Like, why else would she be inquiring about how your penis smells? She wants some. She wants some. She's a fan. She's a fan of the sausage. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, she's a fan of the sausage. Hey, play the sensitivity. The sensitivity song. You need a man with sensitivity. Not like me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not that sensitive. I know he better keep my name out of his mouth. Real Spill with Mill. I made this song public. Shout out to that. Hey, Sharon Jessica Marie Bracey is a habitual liar, line stepper, and line. F out of here. We already know. What's up, Chalk? Say it's a result of them constantly being praised. They think that they're above reproach. Well, I hope not. Like, as a human being, none of us is above reproach. As many people is going to love you as many people is going to hate you. And if you're able to elicit a love response, an admiration response from people, a real support response from people, you're going to also be able to elicit a hate response, and sometimes from the same people. Because emotion, that's why they say it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line. It's a thin line. It's emotions.
yeah, they tell me that all the time. So
listen to what you're
all right,
saying.
so-
So you said to be fair instead of addressing,
some
I
of
don't
the
care.
things I
Okay,
agree.
and
Some of
people
the
call
things
black
I
women
agree
bitches
with.
all the time.
I agree with those
Music
things.
calls black women bitches and they call themselves bitches. So by your logic, they shouldn't be offended by bitch.
They shouldn't.
By your logic.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's different. No. It is different when it's not music. It is different when we're having a conversation. We understand that. And
They call each other bitch in conversation. Am I lying? I've heard them call other women bitches that they didn't agree with on your show. They said it to a woman, that woman that they were calling that woman a bitch, and she didn't, and she just disagreed with them.
Fine. So the issue is this.
You won't even stop 1 second and say if you think calling somebody a bitch is wrong, it's wrong.
I'm agreeing with you that they call themselves that. Same thing like we call ourselves the N-word. I don't use it sometimes I get caught up and I get back to my Brooklyn ways and I get frustrated and I use it. However, if some white man came up here and said the N-word,
see, he caught himself in a lie. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Sean. He caught himself in a lie. He like, shit, I can't tell that lie. I tried it. I was trying it. I can't tell that lie. I was trying to lie. I can't tell that one. He was trying it. He was trying to lie. And he caught himself. Well. See, what happened was, he tried it. He tried it. Let me see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. If y'all want your comments highlighted red, make sure you do so through the Super Chat or through the Cash App, preferably. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Y'all more than welcome to come through and kick it, all right? The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Let's go. Make sure, if you can, cam up. No F-bombs. It's a $5 F-bomb fee. If you say F-bomb, no F-bombs. Thank you.
we will look at it as offensive. And we got to understand that when it comes to the B word as well. So yes, they do use it with themselves colloquially. We understand that. And that doesn't excuse the fact that if I say it to her, that she might take it offensive. Not only that, but the way how I'm saying it could be taken as offensive as well.
So why is it okay for them to call men? Why is it okay that they call men that then? Wait a minute. So why is it okay? So why is it okay that they call men that?
What you mean? Say it again.
They'll call a man a bitch.
Man, what? B-word? Right. Because
they will call a man a bitch.
To that man.
No, I said, why is it okay?
They being I never said it was okay. So maybe that's what.
When have they been checked for calling a man a bitch? On your stream, have you ever had your stream?
Never worry, Tommy. The answer to that is never worry. They have never worry ever been checked for calling a man out of his name on Sharon's show. That's why he gets the name Sister Sharon Marie Bracey the third. He does. They don't never check a woman for disrespecting men over there. Never. That the answer is never. Just never. You could be all kinds of bitch, and real bitch, and that's just what it is. Okay, they are gonna do that. That's what they're gonna do. Royce, what's up, man? Yo, I can't hear you if you're talking. What's good with you? What say you, bro? How you doing? Yeah, I can hear you. What's good with you, bro?
Yeah, I just wanted to say my main issue with people like Tommy is we supposed to be uplifting the women more than they uplift us because we just can handle more as men. I see the way he conducts himself is pretty much exactly how the women that he doesn't mess with, the women that he's saying is problematic, he conducts himself the same way. He's exposing them. He's spilling tea. That's not how we're supposed to conduct ourselves as men. And when you talk about the Black community being problematic, if you come from that community and you're not a blessing to that community, like I've heard guys say that when you if you can't be a blessing to the community you come from, then you ain't worth shit. It don't matter how much money you got.
All right. So the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of Royce M's alone. Hey, thank you, JD. I appreciate you, man. He said a little something more for the show. I appreciate you, JD. Thank you so much, man. Y'all be like JD 1975 to support the show, support the stream now, man. Well, this is the thing, Royce. I understand your opinion, on that. I can agree in sections. I do think that we as men should have a certain level of decorum or a certain level of logic that differentiates ourselves from the women. I do agree with that. However, I don't think that should give women a pass to be able to do whatever and say whatever. So it's a fine line between, because I understand exactly what you're saying. And when you look at it from the outside looking in as a man, that's your natural inclination to say, man, damn, why y'all basically want to act like these women? Y'all acting just like these women. That's a natural thing, I think, because I've had that thought too. I'm gonna be real with you. But this is the thing, Royce. When I look at it, I'm like, but the truth is they're not wrong either. When they say, hey, look, man, why do we allow these women to just run rod shot over the community or rock shot over everything, and then we blame men for everything? It has to be some sort of balance. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely want to see our women own up more to problematic behaviors that they participate in that harm the Black community.
And I think that be the problem a lot of times. I think that guys like Tommy be frustrated because there's seemingly no accountability. It's like the power without responsibility. That's what they have now. It's like the power without responsibility or accountability for the power that they have. So it's going to be a natural resistance and a natural inclination for men to fight against that as well. So it's kind of like a battle within a battle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think we should be more like highlighting the men who are like paving the way for and opening doors for our people. I don't necessarily see what he's doing that. He keep on talking about the negativity. Why he not opening doors for the people, for the men who want to step to the plate since he's in position as a leader?
Well, what if he doesn't know how? Whoever said that I never heard him. And again, I haven't watched everything that Tommy's done, but I've never heard Tommy claim to be a leader. When have you ever heard him claim to be a leader? What if he doesn't have the capacity? No, seriously, honestly, I think that he can lead his own home and his own life and his own situation, but there's some men that don't have the capacity or the patience. Tommy clearly don't have the patience, right? With certain things. He thinks certain things are foolishness, and therefore it's very repulsive to him and it's aggravating to him. So it's going to agitate him. He's going to be really aggy about it, right? He don't have the patience for like trying to walk people through the process, for trying to help people elevate or help people grow. That's not one of Tommy's strong points. He's charismatic. He's very polarizing. He has, a magnetic personality, both good and not so good, but that doesn't necessarily make him a leader or a good leader.
I would say he's influential though.
He is influential, but that's because of his charisma. That's because of his charisma, though.
The least he could do is apologize to Black women just one time. That's all I want him to do.
But why would you want him to apologize for what he truly believes and what he truly feels?
I mean, does he truly believe that Black women deserve to die when he covered them on newscast getting deleted by white men?
I don't know. I don't know. He said something to the degree of that's how he felt. So I don't know if that's really how he feels, but I know he said that's how he felt. I mean, I don't feel that way. I don't agree with that. At the same time, as a man, he's entitled to his own belief system and his own ideas. I think he believes that. I'll be honest with you. He said he did, so I believe him.
Well, that's why he get called the names he get called. He getting his feelings about it. He could help his own situation just by putting a little positivity out there. That's all I really wanted to say.
No doubt. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is right. At the same time, like every man has his own benefits and his own positives and negatives. He has his own set of things that he's great at and some things that are personality flaws that he struggles with. And all of ours are a little bit different, have a little bit nuance to it. So part of the thing that makes him great is the thing that makes him a butthole, which is why he gets the attention that he gets. You see what I'm saying? His extreme ideas and takes that are not very common necessarily among everybody is what makes him stand out plus his charisma / magnetism is what makes him stand out. However, that's also the thing that makes him a pariah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes him a target or an enemy, however people want to say it. And again, these are not my feelings. I don't feel that way about him. You know what I'm saying? I take Tommy for what he is. I think he's a very intelligent brother. I think he's a very articulate brother. I don't agree with all of his sentiments or all of his thoughts. I don't have to. I think he's a little too damn sensitive in some areas, but that's just what I think.
Yeah, I could at least give him props on that. The courage to be disliked, that's a positive trait.
Yeah, to get up. Yo, do you know how hard it is? Man, and especially on that level, I haven't been to that level yet, but I have to imagine that it's extremely hard. It's extremely hard getting up here and being raw before people in one form or another every day and just having your whole shit picked apart. That's hard enough. But imagine on 100,000 or 1,000,000 people level, yo, that shit, I can see how it could be nerve-wracking or how it could be, you could be a little bit raw with that. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I haven't experienced that. I don't think I would handle it the same way, but I can understand. Especially when this is a thing that a lot of people don't really take into account. We don't know how Tommy really looks at himself. You see what I'm saying? There's an image, right? We all have an image of ourselves, how we look at ourselves. And how we look at ourselves is not necessarily the way that people look at us. And we hear it every day when people like Sharon is a prime example. We'll say this about Sharon because it's true from our perspective. But that obviously is not the way he looks at himself. So he'll look at it like we're lying on him, like we're picking on him, like we're trying to tear him down or bring him down. When in fact, we're just calling it like we see it from our perspective, which is obviously different than the way he looks at himself, which neither one necessarily is false and neither one is necessarily true.
That's a lot to take in right there. That's
pause.
I gotta reflect on
reflect on that one. Reflect on that one. All right, yo, what up, Keon? What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Keon got his camera. We can't hear you though. Is it like your camera work, your mic don't work, your mic work, your camera don't work? Yeah, get your stuff together. What's up, Keon, man? What's good with you, bro?
What's happening? Hey, I couldn't get my stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
What's up? You got your set up. What say you on the subject, bro?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Royce. I think Tommy is an unneeded, is an unneeded part of society. Personally, I'm with Big J. Sharon and Tommy and them, their channels need to die. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Time out. Yo, the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of Keon are Keon's alone. They do not reflect me or my thoughts or my opinions. What the freak are the opinions of the show? What the hell? Come on, man. Why are you calling for the downfall of another black man? What is going on with that, brother? Jesus, Jiminy Crickets.
Yeah, we don't need those. We don't need that type of energy in society. I think personally, you know what I mean. That's just how I feel. I agree with Royce 100% for sure.
Hey, Keon, but do you realize without Tommy Sotomayor, you wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be here, or Royce wouldn't be here? You realize that, right? And some of our favorite content creators that we like and enjoy, most of them wouldn't be here either.
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't want to give him that much credit, but shout out.
Why don't you? It's the truth, though. Why don't you? He's the pioneer. He's one of the pioneers of men, especially on a large scale, speaking out, speaking their feelings. And don't you think that we as men, we do need a place where we can express what we think and what we feel?
Yeah, but not like, I don't know, not on YouTube. It's getting out of hand.
Not on YouTube. Wait,
yeah, not on YouTube.
What
not
the
on
freak?
YouTube. Go to one of them AA meetings, meeting sections. Go rent out a warehouse, and y'all can talk it up. But I don't know, on YouTube, it's getting a little too far, man.
So only women are able to speak on YouTube?
Nah, them too. Nah, get them up out of here too. Honestly, I think we should only have AI like people that's AI.
What?
Yeah, like we shouldn't even have people. We shouldn't
What
even
the
have
hell?
Because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to act. The same way with the Bible. Y'all took the Bible, turned it into this Catholic stuff. You know, people don't know how to act, man. They don't know how to use good things, man.
I mean, you're gonna bring the Terminator early, huh? So you missed the Skynet. You missed the Skynet then, huh?
Yeah,
You trying to bring the Terminator down on us. You want this whole shit to end, don't you? Just keep it real. You just ready for this shit to be good done. That's crazy, man. Hey, just delete your side of the world. Why you gotta mess up mine? Like, yo,
nah, we all gotta go through it.
Nah, yo. All right, let's get back to this real quick, and then we go for it. All right. So, for those of you that don't know, this was yesterday. This was on Sharon's show. Shout out to Sharon. Tommy and Sharon were having an interesting conversation. I want to. This is Royce M and Keon. They have their own thoughts and opinions. I don't have to agree with them to respect them and let them say what they got to say. All right. So let's get to it. Let's go. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Have you ever seen or tried to correct any female who tries to refer to a man as a female, to disrespect him? That's my point.
I don't correct either side.
But you let them talk. Whoa, I see you would.
He don't correct either side. What the? He don't correct either side. What the?
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
He don't correct either side.
Goddamn lie. Some of my bitch.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Did Sharon just get up there and tell a bold-faced lie? He don't correct either side. Would either one of you, from what you know of Sharon, say that that's true? Now, we know he don't correct the women, but would you say that he don't correct the men and what the men are saying and doing?
I mean, that was a bold-faced lie. He lied quick as hell, too. That's crazy. That was a bold-faced lie. I'm banned right now. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah, Royce, what say you, man? Do you think that that's true, or is that just a lie for the pits of hell?
I think we should just let the people decide it, because I don't even like speaking on Sharon no more.
Okay. God dog. Shit, Sharon. God dog. Shit. All right, let's get to it. Damn. Let's go.
Let that man say infanticize. That's all he said.
No, what I did.
And you cussed his ass out.
Because he was interrupting. Even when he was talking to me and he was saying things. And so what you don't understand, right? And that's fine that you don't understand, but he interrupts like that, but he don't want to be interrupted.
And you just said before my show, before I came up here, you said, I don't know why Tommy got a problem with interrupting, because that's just how the conversations go over here. You said that.
Right. Perfect. So you see how you interrupt him, but right? And I haven't interrupted you, right? You interrupt me because you wanna engage back and forth with the conversation. I do not get upset at that, right? But it's because you actually, when you are doing it, you are trying to interject in a moment that I'm talking about and keep it moving, right?
I object.
So what he does, he interjects and he talks.
I object, Yana. This man is doing a lot of talking to lie.
This man is a liar. He just be lying.
I'm just saying.
Talk about a different topic. And I'm like, no, I'm not. We ain't get to that part of the conversation yet.
But he just said one word. One word.
Right, but that's fine.
He did not.
He said one word. However,
and you cussed him out.
Because he deserved it. That's why.
But your co-host calling your.
Shout out to Treese. Treese said he aggravates my soul. Hey, listen. Stop lying. His mic was loud as hell, though. Hey, he talking about Tommy. Hey, Tommy mic on 2000, man. Tommy mic is on 2000. Yo, that shit crazy. Yo, this man the lie with a straight face. He know he be lying.
Guest who is having a wonderful conversation, and everybody's just having a good conversation. Your co-host didn't deserve to even be muted. And after they did it once, they cackled, waited, and did it again. And then after that, I left. And when I left,
Tommy, you don't understand how things work. Over there on that part of the world, those women run that show. They are the boss. Okay, Tommy. Over there, those women run that show. They are the boss. And he works for them. Keon, would you like?
Yeah, Tommy, and like you said, this is the second time Tommy been over there, so I think that he could pick up on that a little quicker. But yeah, man, yeah, that's how he makes his money, is the women. So you know, this is all redundant, you know, to be honest with you. But he's learning though. He's definitely learning. I see.
They say, hey, Tommy has been having a very loud mic since 2008. Hey, that's the way you do it. Loud mic gets the attention. Say, it's an old strategy called microphone dominance. Hey, I get it. I need to learn some of that. Let's get to it. Hey, listen, y'all support the show in the meantime, between time. Help us reach our goal. Today. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to it. Let's go. Hit the like button at the very least, please. And thank you.
they did it again. And you didn't say, okay, 3 times in a row. This is rather childish, ma'am. We were having a conversation. The numbers were going up. The whole purpose of us having these things is to have good dialogue and get understanding, not for you to come in and ruin it because you don't like the guest and call him names. But you couldn't do that as a man. And that is what a leader is supposed to do.
Tommy, that ship has sailed a long time ago. The reason why they changed their name from SBG to the Wildest Wake Up Show is because everybody identified early that he ain't got no solutions. He don't want no solutions. He wants the drama. The drama is what sells. The drama is what propels. The drama is what gets the attention and the money on YouTube. So he wants her to call you names. He wants her to attack you. He wants her to get a viral moment off you. Did I lie yet, y'all? Am I lying about anything?
Nah. I believe that is his whole strategy for sure.
Okay. I was just curious. Let's get to it.
It is. So you can lie and say it ain't, but it is.
So the thing is, men come up here and they get a chance to voice themselves 100%.
The lie detector. I ain't gonna let him get that lie out of his mouth. Yo. I ain't gonna let him get that lie out of his mouth.
This man is a liar. He just be lying.
He's goddamn lie. I'm some of my bitch.
I ain't gonna let him get that lie out of his mouth, boy. That boy is a trip. Look at him. He know he lying. Look at him. Hey, yo, listen, I want to know what happens when a society teaches one side empowerment without equal accountability. What y'all think happens? I know, Royce, you on the lady side and everything, brother. I want to start with you. What do you think happens when a society teaches empowerment without equal responsibility and accountability?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
My Nigma Ron Mac, what up? Go ahead.
I say it creates delusion in the people who have privilege. The people who have privilege, they underestimate how much the people who don't have the privilege have to work to build their credibility. So they just think you can easily get credibility without having to work for it because they so privileged.
Malcolm D, what's up, Malcolm D? Malcolm D said nothing gets done. That's interesting. Yo, Kojak said you end up with a very gynocentric society like what we have now. Bing, 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 bing. Yo, Ron Mack is in the building. What up, Mac? Where you been at, boy? Good to see you, my brother. Mac is in. What's up, Red Pill C? Yo, I gotta get back to you, brother. I apologize, man. I've had all hell break loose in my house. But hey, shout out to my man. Red Pill C said that's a whole different planet on that stream. Definitely a matriarchy. OG Do Dirty in the building. What's up, OG Do Dirty? What's good with you, family? How you doing, man?
What's good with y'all, man? Salute the Easy Bands in the panel. It's cracking.
Salute. What's up? What say you on the subject, good brother?
The answer to your question, sir, you get what we got in 2026. You know what I'm saying? You get these people that don't hold their own accountable actions. You know what I'm saying? You people only, you can't make this stuff up. These are the actions of these people. Anytime that you come online, it's all you. You know that. Most people don't think, most people believe they think somebody else got telepathy or something that's making people say certain things or say things a certain way and get them to say things a certain. No, you still said it. It's your actions, your words, your thought, and your brain.
No doubt. Hey, what up? What up, Living Humbly in the building? Shout out to my people's Living Humbly is in the building. Good to see you, man. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, let's get back to this real quick. That's 100% factual. Let's go.
As well, they say a whole bunch of nonsense. A lot of men come up here and say the B words and such and such and such. I don't fight them on that either because that's how they choose to communicate themselves. I only have penalties for 2 words on this panel. It's the F-bomb and the M-bomb. Those are the only ones I try to regulate.
Yo, you just deflected, yo. You just deflected and changed the whole thing. You see how slick this Nigma is? He not talking about what Tommy talking about. He talking about something totally different because this is the truth. Somewhere along the line, empowerment, it stopped meaning partnership. It stopped meaning collaboration. And it started meaning immunity from criticism. Immunity from accountability, immunity for being held responsible for your words, your actions, and your deeds. Somewhere along the line, disempowerment changed. And I have my suspicions it's when whoever got empowered got empowered. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah, going back to your other question too. Like what I think it does create like this inferiority complex eventually. If you teach in one side, from the people that are not being taught to be empowered, you know, it creates, and even though men are quote unquote stronger, you know, the women and stuff like that, the mindset of a man changes when all he sees is that he's the dangerous one, the one that's causing all the problems, you know, the patriarch and all that. So I think it creates like this inferior mindset eventually over time, you know what I mean? But yeah, that but yeah, go ahead. I damn near forgot what I was gonna say about what you just said. Go ahead.
Now, what say you, Roy? You wanted to add anything to that?
Yeah, I would say that I would change the word empowerment to enabling, because if you can't sustain your own empowerment, you need somebody else to keep you empowered, then you're not really empowered.
Yo, that's
not really.
Deep.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, expand upon that. That's deep. That's real though. Go ahead. I'm listening, man. You on to something.
I mean, for instance, with women, like they never seem to have a plan to survive without men. They need men still. They just don't appreciate the contribution as much as they should, as much as I feel like they should appreciate our contribution. So like they not actually surviving without us. We're still helping them out. We're still doing what we got to do as men. They just don't want to do what they got to do as women.
Good point. What say you, OG?
My thoughts.
Go ahead. I apologize.
Oh, okay. My thoughts of it is, I think there's an overabundance of empowerment. Everybody gets empowered on this. You can do it. That's what we do up on here. The problem I have with it that we don't hold nobody accountable.
You don't think nobody gets held accountable? I can't agree with that.
Because this the problem is, I think, man, you had this conversation before. We can't hold somebody else accountable, bro. That's the problem with this YouTube space. We think it's people in this space that think they can hold people accountable. You can't.
I get what you're saying. Ultimately, I get what you're saying, but there is a certain level. I think what with cancel culture, especially, right, there is a certain level of accountability that is there, and I think mostly, to be honest, mostly men feel the brunt of that accountability or responsibility. Think about it. Like there was a Derrick Jackson, there was an Ace Metaphor, there was, and these dudes, Anton to a certain degree, Corey Holcomb, the list goes on and on and on about dudes. Well, Anton probably came out the best end of it, but there's a list of dudes who definitely, you know what I'm saying, who definitely feel the heat for whatever their opinions are, for whatever they are saying or doing. You know what I mean? They definitely being held accountable by society at large.
You feel that? I don't.
I know that to be facts.
No, I don't.
Think about it. Even the president got 34. Even they put 34 felonies on the president, bro.
But Izzy, let's just keep it honest with you. If I ask you a question, do they hold your president? Because I don't believe in them. Do they hold your president accountable, sir?
Yes.
Let's keep it real.
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else that believe that?
OG, let me just say this. Let me give the nuance. I understand. Hold on real quick. I understand that there's a large preponderance of people who support our president, right? And so therefore they're going to have a bias, or they're going to have a support of him that's going to be regardless of what he does, right? That's a fact, right? But there is also, think about it, the president of the United States has 34 felonies. That was their attempt to hold him accountable. So even if it didn't work, let's say it didn't work, to your point, right? They attempted to hold him accountable, and he has 34 felonies. So, hey, somebody did something.
Did he have the 34 felonies before he got elected the second time, or after?
Yes, before he got elected the second time. But listen, but that was their attempt to keep him from getting elected the second time. Let's be honest.
I mean,
right?
Sure. But he still got elected though, so I don't know. I don't know about that.
What is? I think when every time that I keep on hearing you say attempt, that's just like somebody trying to give a guess. I don't believe, sir, that that's happening at all.
People are not realistic.
I don't think it is, bro. I don't think people gonna really look at that situation like this man has these felonies. We're gonna hold him accountable, sir.
People want to hold him accountable.
If anything, I think they'll think the complete opposite, to be honest with you.
They've tried. No, they've tried. They've tried.
They don't got enough smoke. They can't handle the smoke that Trump is going to give back to them. That's why they can't hold them accountable.
Right, but they've tried though. Let's just be honest. It ain't because they haven't tried. Andrew Tate said all you can do is call out their behavior. The rest is on the individual. Listen, I agree with that. At the same time, that ain't all you could do as a constituent. Yeah, you could with like Keon was calling for earlier, which I don't agree with. But there's been people held accountable. People have lost their channels. People have lost sponsors. People have lost support. Y'all don't feel like that's a component of being held accountable, especially online? OG Do Dirty?
Not necessarily.
Huh?
No. Somebody getting their channel took, bro. And could just start another one, put a number behind it.
But if you lost sponsors, you lost support, and you lost your channel, and you telling me that that's not people who?
No, I say cool. So I didn't say who. I ain't mean disrespected what you were saying. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm just saying cool. What I'm saying is a person, when they say counsel, right? I'm thinking, well, you ain't gonna be on here, brother. Well, you can come right back on here with a different Gmail and get a different sponsor. It ain't got to be the same sponsor you have. You can go for the competing company. That's whatever sponsor that you got. You know what I'm saying? It's certain stuff that people do on here. I mean, that's why everybody have, you know what I'm saying, a reemergence back on YouTube after they get up off of YouTube. It's been a lot of people, you know, kicked off of her, you know, even me, bro. They said I was doing stuff that I know I wasn't doing. You know how I talk on my channel. They said your boy was bullying people. And I'm like, I'm ELE. I'm everybody love everybody. They still got me up out here, but you know, I didn't hold back on it. I just, you know, I had to conform to their format. It is what it is, brother. But so YouTube canceled me at a point either. Am I not on YouTube? Did I not grow back? Did I not use the information that was given to me, the accountability that was set for me? And then I, myself, changed that. I didn't have to have YouTube come back and say, hey, your next page you doing the same thing that you was doing on your other one. So we going to get rid of this one. No, I held myself accountable. You see what I'm saying? I had changed some things.
After they held you accountable, exactly. Right?
But you still up to you, sir. You know what I'm saying? That was my whole point.
Listen. Now, in life, I will agree with you. You have a point. In life, it's always up to you. You know what I'm saying? Your life is yours, and it's always up to you at the end of the day to comply, to follow the rules, or to not, to do what you want to do. And that's totally up to you. Yo, shout out to Almanaz. She said they're about to wash those away because they are not in line with the law as it was written. Hey, I ain't mad at that. But you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm surprised it took this long. I'm gonna be honest with you, because if I was the president, you try to put 34 felonies on me. As soon as I got in office, day one, off. They be off. I won't have no felonies. Let's go. Let's get it.
On my channel. The other words, I'm like, hey, I don't think you should use it. I don't use the mute button enough. People upset at me because I don't use the mute button enough. Right? I don't mute people because I want people to express themselves the way how they see fit.
This nigga lying.
Right? Because hey, you gonna look stupid.
Yeah, he lying.
This nigga lying, bro. This is so sad.
He muted me a couple of times. You hear me?
Yeah, and we'll talk over you and cut you off in the middle. Hey, Shadow be so damn frustrated. I be feeling sorry for him, but he love being over there, so it is what it is.
And he spends his money.
Yeah, that man be like in the midst of a sentence, he get 3 words out, and Sherrod cut him off and just totally just disregard what he talking about. That man can't get a thought out sometimes. I'm like, God, dog, that man can't even.
You know the funny thing to me, guys, about that when Shadow does that, he'll tell Sharon, I'm about to load up 6 chambers and never get to shoot him.
Damn. Shout out to Shadow, man. God, dog. Hey, shout out to my man Living Humbly, man. Thank you very much for the support, good brother. I appreciate y'all. Be like Living Humbly and support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Living Humbly. Thank you very much. And happy belated birthday, my brother. You had a birthday the other day, didn't you? Shout out to my man Living Humbly. OG Do Dirty, you too, man?
No, I was celebrating Living Humbly's birthday when he had it, man. Salute to my boy.
Hey, salute to my boy Living Humbly. Appreciate you, brother, for sure.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Appreciate you, family. Thank you very much. And Malcolm D said, Lord is... You see Sharon's thumbnail? Yeah, I seen that. I'm talking about from today, the circus thing or whatever he got going on. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Oh Lord. Let's go.
But not me. I know whenever my
So you're gonna allow me when I come up here next time to call women the B word. It's okay if I say black bitch when I'm talking. Not even if I call them the B word. If I just discuss black women as black bitches when I'm talking about it, it's okay.
No, you know that would never, ever do. No, sir. Won't happen.
Okay. You said you allow people to express themselves the way they want.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's okay.
No, I said, so you're going to allow me to do it, right? That's all I'm asking. You're going to allow me to.
You've been doing it. I haven't corrected.
I have.
This nigga. Yo, how can we even take him serious, bro? How can we even take him serious, bro? When Tommy called a woman a black bee in that conversation, what's that tell about? When he called a woman a black bee in that conversation?
I think he was calling PhD, but when they was going back and forth for a couple of
was that like in the beginning? That was earlier.
No, that was actually in the other show.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the second time. This was yesterday, but I think it was on Monday. He did a couple. Yeah, go ahead.
So yesterday, when did he call him a B? When he called woman a B?
I wouldn't know. I didn't watch the show. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him say it yesterday. I didn't catch that show the day before though. Let's get to it.
I don't come over your show and disrespect your show. Stop it. Every time I come over your show, I don't turn your show into my show. I don't talk on your show like I would talk on my show. I do not.
Fair. But what I'm saying is I allow people to be themselves on my show. And that's why I have so much of a mixed review. People love the show and they hate it at the same time because they can't actually control everybody on the show. So like people want me to control PH Diva the same way how they want me to control you as well. They want me to bring up something that I never even seen you say, right? They want to bring up something that happened from 10 years ago. So that's the thing.
And I don't mind them doing it. You remember when Jay came up here? As long as they keep it to what I said and why they don't believe it or whatever, if they had regular conversation with me over what I said, I have no problem. But they don't. They literally won't. You can
now that's one thing I can't agree with. I don't think Tommy gives people an opportunity to really disagree with him. What do y'all think about that? Shout out to Tommy, but I don't think he really gives people a genuine opportunity to disagree with him.
I think he does more than most content creators. Like especially I just saw Tommy on Daryl's channel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see a lot of
recently.
Yeah, yesterday. He was on there yesterday.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that. He went over there yesterday.
They was talking about the whole Lucky situation or whatnot.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yeah, that's crazy work. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they was,
I ain't in that. I ain't know. I don't got nothing to do with it. I ain't see the show. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Hands up, yo. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Nothing.
But yeah, so that's why I say he does a little bit more than I would expect other content creators. Because, like I say, even though he's, I guess, bigger in the space, he'll pull up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does pull up. But I guess, but what I'm saying is, because even in this conversation, right, when people were trying to tell him what they disagreed in, he kept interjecting and wouldn't let them complete a full thought to express it. Yeah. I guess so. I don't know if it's already because he's been doing it so long and it's a certain level of jadedness to it. I don't know, but it's like they don't really let you express your full thought so they can see where you disagree at. I seen that a lot, especially in the exchange with him and Taz that happens a little later in that show.
You know I agree with you on that one. Like the conversation is not going to go too long.
Right. Before it turns into an argument.
Exactly. Yeah, so I give you that. You know.
Tommy got to keep his image of the big bad wolf out here. Like he's just like Trump. Like if you see Trump get punked, then nobody gonna respect him no more.
You think?
So
wouldn't we? I think that's
a conversation. But see, I do see in this, because I don't think like this, but I do see on the internet. It seems like if you kind of lose ground in the conversation, or if you're not necessarily the one that's right in the conversation, then that means that the other person dominated you some type of way, which is really weird to me, but that does seem to be a thing. I can't give you that. It does seem to be like.
And you telling me that you never? My bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying it was on the audience whether that works or not.
Yeah.
As far as, like,
but Royce, are you telling me throughout the whole 10, 12 years he's been up here, you don't think Tommy lost one debate? Like,
he definitely did.
That's what I'm saying, and he's still here. So that's the
not gonna agree with that though. The people that rock with him not gonna agree with that.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess that's true of everybody, right? That people rock with, they're gonna see their favorite content creator win no matter what. Shout out to JD, welcome back, brother. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Hey, shout out to Ronnie. Ronnie said, y'all respect Tommy for what? Well, listen, I don't have why would I disrespect him? He's never disrespected me. Like I can't disrespect somebody that's never disrespected me. And he's paved the way. That's why I have a respect for him. It's not like he's my God or my God. We're the same age, so it's not like. But I look at the brother.
But he disrespected your black mother. That's what they
no,
say.
He didn't.
He disrespected your black sister. You know what I mean?
He didn't disrespect my black mother or my black sister. He don't know my black mother or black sister. Tommy be talking about very specific women. I don't know why y'all don't get that. Tommy be talking about very specific women. He tried to tell people like, look, I have daughters that I love very much that are black. I have a mother that's black. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the women that I deal with are black, whatever the case may be. So Tommy is talking about very specific women, and I don't understand why people, even though I don't necessarily agree with his sentiment, I think that he's entitled to how he feels or how he thinks. It's the same way with these women who don't like black men. They're entitled to how they feel and how they think. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Why? Since when are we not entitled to our own opinions? Keanu?
That's a fact.
I'm just saying, like, I don't have to agree with him. Shout out to Wall Street Willie said he would pity. What that mean? He lost yesterday. Okay, I didn't know that. He's disrespectful to the community you have love for. Is that real? I don't know, bro. Listen, he's one man. I don't get dog. This guy is one man with an opinion. He's one man with an opinion. I don't have no Tommy Sotomayor pictures on my wall or no shirts with Tommy Sotomayor on them or no pom-poms and cheerleaders. I think he's an eye dude. I don't have nothing against the brother. Shout out to him. He's been over here a few times. I've always showed him grace. You know what I'm saying? He's disagreed with me a couple of times. He got mad at me at least once. But I don't have nothing against him. I can't manufacture or make up something because y'all don't listen. And if y'all don't like him, y'all are entitled to that. I'm not mad at you for not liking Tommy.
Nah, my thing is that I just look at Tommy the same way as I feel like y'all look at Sharon. The same way I look at Sharon. I put them in the same boat. Just a cancer, a nuisance. Like why are you here?
And listen, and you're entitled to that though. But I just don't get it. Like, yo, fam, I think funny people, I think honestly, I think that Kevin Hart roast. Did y'all see that Kevin Hart roast yet?
It was a good roast.
Right. That's how I am. Like, I'm like that. Yo, did you see? Yo, they tell some of the most egregious, crazy jokes wilding on each other. But it ain't nothing to it. So my thing is, Tommy, to me, is necessary. I don't have to agree with everything that Tommy says. Tommy is an intelligent brother. He's a well-articulated brother. Whether you agree with his opinion or not, he has a very great oration skill. There's something, he's funny, he's charismatic. There's some things that he does this very well. At the same time, he could be a butthole. At the same time, he's ultra sensitive. At the same time, he's ultra sensitive, which is weird. But you know what I'm saying? So he's a human being. He got great things about him. He got not so great things about him.
Yeah. But see, and that's how I kind of look at, like, for instance, right? Because when I'm on a panel, I don't mind if bigger names are on the panels, right? Like a Tommy and whatnot. But I just wanted the conversation to still flow about what we're talking about, and then not become the Tommy show or the JP show, or you know what I mean. It don't become that. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be, but like with a person like Tommy, but JP, he gonna make it about him. I don't think Tommy makes the show about him so much as it is he is who he is. I do think that JP is gonna make the show about him. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do his best to make the show. That's just my personal opinion. Who disagrees with that?
I think he tries. but I don't think that he does it. I mean, he only do it to those platforms that let him do it.
Yeah.
Beyond
JP or
yeah, JP and whoever else, bro. I mean, again, this is something I don't see every day, bro. Only time I see this stuff is when I come up to other people's stuff. Again, we don't, and I'm not trying to make us an outlier or anybody else on YouTube, because it's a whole lot of podcasts that do it the same way that we do it. It's other places that do it the way that Sharon do it. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's people that, you know, everybody in this space has people that they take off of and do certain things as. But when it comes to somebody controlling your panel, bro, that's on you, fam, as the person who's hosting that show. Now, I didn't have JP on my show 3-4 times out of the years I didn't been on YouTube since Fight Club. I ain't never had no problem with JP over there. Every time he tried to take over, he got shut down. Because most of the time,
he tried though, did he? He did try.
But how he gonna do it when he got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, LA, he got to deal with Spoon, he got to deal with me, he got to deal with John the Baptist, he got to deal with Mayo. It's kind of hard to do that, bro, when you already got people over there that's kind of pushing a different way, right? And then if you looking at, you definitely can't do it on Tom's show. That ain't gonna happen. So I mean, you know what I mean? So it's how they control it. Sharon, I think we were saying it earlier, which I agree with y'all on, is he won't hold the people over there. Y'all say that he won't hold the people over there accountable, but it's some people who automatically come up there he get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Because he already know, you know what I'm saying? And then some things, like Tommy was saying, he kind of let slide by. But I mean, that's his foundation. And if these are the people that support him, I can get that. You see what I'm saying? So, but when JP do come over and when Tommy do go over the places, I do see them do that, but that's all on the content creator, bro. If you take the answers or the questions up off of him and stick to whatever you was talking about, you won't have that problem.
Facts. And Sharon be trying to act like he, go ahead, my bad.
No, you got it.
No, I was just gonna say Sharon be trying to act like he didn't do that. Like it don't become a one-on-one interview every time that, well, at least the last 2 times that Tommy that came up there. Like, I mean, we see it's literally Sharon and Tommy right now. Like, what do we like, you know? So I just hate it. At least if you're gonna be a stickler for the big name, then at least, you know, admit it. Don't act like you're not doing that. You know what I mean? Don't sit up here and make it seem like we wasn't just talking. Because on the first show, right, Sharon was like, well, y'all had such a problem with Tommy. Why didn't y'all say anything? Because you didn't. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he almost can't. I get it. Shout out to EJ 3000 said it's all about filling up the bag, empty house. Shout out to him. Hey, listen, I get it. It's all about filling up the big empty house. Hey, I ain't mad at that. Make sure y'all hit the like button, like my man Raj Will said. Welcome to the show, Wall Street Willie. How you doing, bro? What say you, man?
Peace, brother.
Peace.
If you will allow me to illustrate my publications, excuse me, I meant Pubic Nation, then I'll get to the point you cracked me up last night. But yo, that whole show, like, it was nasty, man, but it was a moment that had to happen. You know what I mean? And it was the Venus thing in particular that bothered me.
Yeah, I'm getting to that in a moment. Yeah, I'm getting to that.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Why you say it was whack, Wall Street? Why you say it was whack?
It was whack because if you're talking about one of his staunchest supporters, right? Because I brought that up somewhere else. I think I was kicking it with Witch Doctor. Like, she'll come over here when you get the content to drag him with, right? She'll hold him down. She'll defend him. She'll take on all challenges, right? I be pocket watching. I watch them Cash Apps. You know what I mean? She send bread too.
Wow.
I'm just being real. I'm just sharing my truth, brothers. I thought this was a safe space.
It's a safe space. No judgment zone. Go ahead, tell us how you been watching people pockets. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm saying, like, even when it comes to the bread, she supports. If anybody deserved to have the dance floor cleared out for her to crash out, because again, he called her name from the comment section, right?
He did.
So she got in her Kendrick bag. I'm gonna pop out and shoot enigmas, right? Like, so he went into, and this is one of my biggest beefs with him. He went into PMS mode. Like, I don't want to talk to you. And what Sharon knew was, if I push the line to say I let her get it out, he had probably dropped off, and them views would have dropped off, the likes would have dropped off. Yo, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up because she said, "You failed me." I said, "Damn."
But that's
bro.
but now she gotta take a somewhat. I agree with most of that assessment, right? But she gotta take somewhat of an accountability for that because she has a track record. She's seen what Sharon did, and I personally said it out in front of everybody and in a private conversation. I said, "Yo, I don't know why you rock with that nigga like that. Like you act like he different than us. He ain't no different than us. Matter of fact, he might be worse.
But is he
Ain't
though?
no secret. Yeah, he
I
worse
gotta
than us.
I
Yeah, he
gotta
worse than
double
us.
down on having her back on that because you done already did some BS. And I put that to the side and came back. If anybody deserves some loyalty, it's me.
Right, but you can't get loyalty
Ain't
from a
gonna get it.
right. You can't get loyalty from a person that's not loyal. He's loyal to his pockets and to his money mission to his family, which I ain't mad at that. But that's what he loyal to. But the difference is he ain't gonna be honest and say that. He loyal to getting paid. He ain't doing this shit for fun. Which I don't blame him on that. You can't do this shit for fun as a grown ass man with a family and responsibilities. However, you know what I'm saying? Did he handle that wrong? Yeah, but yeah, he handled it wrong. But it is what
But
it is.
my thing is though, Izzy, why do people only realize stuff when it happens to them? You know what I mean? Like
That's
I
why.
hate that. I hate
That's
that. I can't stand if you seen this man literally doing this stuff to other men or women or whatever the case may be, you should have some insight that he can probably do it to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, why put him on a pedestal until he does it to you and now you don't mess with him? That's ridiculous to me.
I know, but I'm okay even with that. I understand what you're saying. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is then you're gonna use that to blanket all men. Now y'all niggas ain't this and y'all niggas ain't that. No, that nigga ain't that. That nigga ain't this. That nigga ain't this. Right. That's the problem I got. But we're gonna get into all that in a minute. Shout out to my man American Tradesman real quick. He said, "Don't worry about it. They are about to wipe all of the smaller content creators in the next 4 months." Damn, come on, man. Don't do that. Damn, I'm including that. Why you say that? Damn, American Tradesman. What I need to get to? What numbers I need to get to get shit? What's up, American Tradesman? What's
Man,
going on, Roswell?
Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady about to come out with a show. Like,
shout out to that. The cousin.
I get what he's saying.
Shout out to my auntie Low Key. Salute Ish. I don't know if they can. This is YouTube. I don't know if that would be wise. I mean, they might try, but that wouldn't be wise. What's up, King Rooster? The people is what makes the platform. He would be. I've read that one. Living Humbly said, "I'm indifferent to him. LOL. But what I've seen last night was crazy. What happened last night? What I miss? What I missed again? What happened last night?
Lucky Stream.
Oh yeah, I definitely did. I didn't see Lucky Stream. What happened?
Bro, I ain't even know Lucky till yesterday. First of all, I learned way more than I ever should have learned.
Nah, but don't tell me everything you learned. What happened yesterday? Because I don't want to get to because that's some sordid past types. It's what happened yesterday on her stream. Shout out to her. I missed it.
So you know the context is him and Sal got into it. He was disrespectful.
Yes.
So Lucky popped out with the receipts. And the receipts?
The receipts of what? Wait, the receipts of what?
Crazy.
The receipts of what?
The text messages. Right?
From Tommy to her to Lucky?
What? Like, I don't want to be in this big house all alone. You should be here. And nothing in the text. Go to none of the streams I ever seen. I'm like, hold on. Somebody call it the Enigma Bears. You remember those? Like, I was like, yo. She had receipts, man. And she's clearly curving them. I was like, nah, this was nasty for everybody. Everybody took an L today.
But wait. Shout out to Ted. Yeah, that's crazy. Wait. Jesus, Jimmy Chris. There's so much to unpack there. And Kevin Hart's roast at Netflix is under scrutiny right now for letting them white chump make a joke about George Floyd. This is not standing for something that's sensitive to us and our community. Is crazy.
Especially when you went to the funeral, though.
Nah.
It's a
You went
roast.
to the
Wait,
funeral,
is it
man.
right? It's a roast. It's jokes. Y'all gotta stop. It's a
It
roast.
was
It's
the Charlie
jokes.
Kirk joke, though.
Huh?
Yeah,
We
but
needed some-
a roast is supposed to be kept at the people that are there, right? So now if it's your roast and you out here halfway supporting the George Floyd thing, yeah, that should have been out of bounds. Yeah, I mean, he brought up a
Nothing's
valid
out
point.
of bounds. Go ahead, Iz. Goddamn.
I mean,
Iz,
some
bro.
things.
Listen. They was talking about
There you go.
Cheryl Underwood. They was talking about Cheryl Underwood's husband that unalived himself. It was going in. So, listen. These are comedians, and I think part of the beauty of what we saw was the world that I grew up in, where you can say what the F you want. Like, you say what you want. Like, at the end of the day, people are too damn sensitive. Like, at the end of the day, what the freak? You can't say how you feel. I don't gotta even though I don't feel that way, but I don't gotta agree. Why do we call me an N-word if that's how you feel. Now, if I punch you in the face or if I slit your throat, that's just what happens. But if that's how you feel, hey, say what you want to say. Now, there's gonna be some consequences, maybe. You might get duffed out, but hey.
Why can't we just say it was a bad joke and move on? Why we gotta make a whole community PSA? Like, we ain't gotta do all that, bro.
Yeah, like
The
it's
whole
crazy.
roast
I don't like that.
I don't disagree with that. It's just keep it real. It was only 4 or 5. It was only 4 people on there. Maybe 5. Maybe 5.
It was funny.
Decent. That did decent. And we had maybe 2 that did okay. And Kevin Hart is not even one of those 2 that was like, I give it to Nail and I give it to Cat Williams. Naeem and Cat Williams.
Cat Williams for sure.
They did good. Now everybody else up there, let's just keep it real. We know they was reading off a teleprompter. Them jokes was written by people who was making the ABCs and the NBC shows. Stop playing with me. They ain't
But
had
some
no
of the but some of the jokes were funny though. I mean,
some of them
that's
was
funny. That's funny. Some of the jokes
It was an enjoyable roast.
listen, Jeff, that the dude with the red, that Enigma was hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about. The Enigma with the Eddie Murphy joint, Jeff Ross.
I get you.
Jeff Ross. Yeah.
Jeff
Hey,
Ross.
what about the white girl? How you feel about her?
Talking about Chelsea.
Chelsea.
She was
Chelsea was all right. Chelsea
I
was
put on the
wild.
same level I did to Jeff Ross. You got to remember, man, Jeff Ross was on Comedy Central. This dude is hilarious. He been spitting this bro for at least 10, 15 years strong. He been doing these roasts, everybody's. So they usually roast. He's the roast master. So I can give it to him and say him and Chelsea, I give him about the same, but I have seen better from Jeff Ross.
But he was funny. I get it, but he was funny though. But that
It was funny, but that wasn't Jeff Ross in his element.
what
I
I'm saying.
don't think it was either, personally.
I didn't see him cook. I mean, everything.
Jeff
beginning
Ross was
to end.
hilarious.
But again, you talk about like the other people on
But
there.
you gotta think he is like 70.
Was that funny? Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Did you think Dwayne Johnson's set was fire? That 45 minutes of listening to nothing. You thought
it was real sus. It was a lot of sus and
a lot of sus.
A lot of susness.
Was off in front of him, man.
It was a lot of susness. It was a lot of sus. Real sus. It was sus. It was cringy a little bit, but hey, that wasn't that. But I mean, it was what it was. I guess they play like that, that wasn't that. That wasn't that.
But I just think they had to like I say, Tony, I'm cool with the little joke. Like I said, I ain't gonna trip on her. I mean, I knew somebody was gonna say a Floyd joke. I was thinking a lot of people was gonna say a Kirk joint. I mean, this is comedy, but
and they did, and a few people said Kirk
joint, for sure.
Yeah. And then one
There
person
was
said
like
he
3
wanted
or 4 Kirk joints.
And that's why I really don't have a problem with it, because it wasn't just. It wasn't like a KKK rally where they was just, what I mean?
Yeah, just say Klan, please.
Oh, Klan rally, it wasn't like that. It was just, everybody was getting joked on. So but go ahead.
I just think we too sensitive. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like all this sensitivity. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Kojak 303. He said, back in the day, we had George Carlin, Andrew Dice Clay, Rudy Ray Moore, Ronaldo Ray, Red Fox, and other legends. Right. And they were raw. They tell like Richard Pryor, they tell like it is. Cajun said, real shit, Izzy. Yo, shout out to family of God. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Hey, the topic of the show is they need us fighting. That's the topic of the show. Good to see you. Studio Mansion in the building. What's up, Studio Mansion? Said, ain't nobody stressing people with the paper mache feelings. Crying over oh, come on. Well, I ain't gonna do all that. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna do all that though. Jesus Christ, y'all are wild, man. Studio Mansion. I ain't gonna do all that though, family. Jesus, Jiminy Crickets, Lord.
I'm just saying, don't come to my funeral if I got transition, right? And then let somebody drag me later on, like I'm gonna haunt you.
Passed away. You ain't gonna
Coming
know
to my
about
funeral
it. You going. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Don't act like you my man.
Hey, they talk bad about Jesus, man. Like what you want for free. Like they talk bad about Jesus. They call Jesus everything but the child of God, bro. Like y'all got to stop being sensitive, man. At least they ain't stone you up and hang you up and daggone put a nail on your head and in your hands and in your feet. Be easy. Y'all all right. You gonna be okay.
And you know what, Izzy? I think a little bit. That's why we got people like Chud the Builder, bro, because they know people like that know that black folks is not gonna just look at a situation and move on. Nah, they gotta put their 2 cents on these situations. If we ignore a lot of situations, I think racism will be over with in 20 years. I promise you.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I don't know if I could totally agree with that. But what I could say is this: Chud the Builder is a dumbass that's about to do a lot of time in prison because he's stupid, and he probably ain't gonna last in prison because he's stupid. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? He just was doing too much. He was trying to, and that's what my nana always told me: be careful of the grave that you dig for someone, because you might be laying right there next to him. You know what I'm saying? And you might as well dig one for yourself, because you're gonna be laying right there next to him. So that's what, like, that situation is crazy, because he already let it be known what his intention was to do. You know what I'm saying? And it was evident. Like, he wanted to get something sparked off so that he could, set something off in that way. And he got what he wanted.
Right.
And they knew they had to get him off the street, because
that was wild.
Ain't no telling what's gonna happen when it does go down.
If what Chud's doing so bad, why is it getting so much traction?
Because it's so bad. That's why. I mean,
and that's my whole point. Why do we always entertain the goofiness? Why do we feel as though that we gotta? Why do we feel as though we gotta? I guess
because unfortunately we hate watch.
I feel like the Charlie.
We give attention to the things we want to fight. My bad, bro.
Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck got more views than that.
Popped. If y'all mind, yeah, we gotta watch our words, y'all. If y'all don't mind, they're already being extra. They really are. They going back in my videos, like, and so I know American Tradesman ain't totally wrong, because they're going back in my videos like 2 years and talking about, oh, this video can't be monetized. That was 2 years ago. What you talking about? So if we gotta watch our language.
All enigmas going forward. All enigmas.
What you say, OG?
I said, yeah, they be the same way. I just woke up and had about 3 of them, bro. I just went in there and deleted all 3 videos. I said, on YouTube, you got a line, fam. They're going back to 2024 and 2023 now. Fam.
Yeah, they going back. I'm about to delete all my joints.
Let me grow.
I'll start all over, bro. I'll delete all of them. It's okay. I get you, YouTube. I want to be in compliance. I apologize. My bad. I want to be in compliance.
Real. Don't take the money. Please.
Right. Let's get back to y'all. Speaking of the money, y'all. Hey, listen. Speaking of the money, God dog, support the show, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with the Cash App joint in a second. Support the show, support the stream. I mean, everybody throw $5 at us so we can reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Let's go.
Tweet out the link right now and say, hey, anybody got a beef or something that they have a problem with Tommy did or said, come on up here. You know what'll happen? Same thing that always happens when you do it. They just come up here calling me names.
All right, so here we go. Here we go. So Tommy issued the challenge. Sharon was more than glad to comply because he had 100 people in the back ready to talk to Tommy. And he said, let's get it. Let's go.
I wanted to flush this whole thing. Flush. I wanted to flush this whole conversation out. I think we got to a point where we have understand that we don't get a chance to watch each other enough to pinpoint exact words that we say, hey, I disagree with this exact quote. I think we both fair to say that. And
no, that's a lie. Tommy said exactly what he disagreed. See how Sharon always try to do that shit? Tommy said exactly what he disagreed with Sharon about. Thank you, Wall Street Willie. I appreciate you, bro.
Can
Tommy
I answer a serious question?
Wait, give me 1 quick second to land it real quick. Tommy said exactly what he disagreed with Sharon about. Sharon always be trying to do that. Oh, they never can say exactly what they disagree with me on. They just be saying they just don't like me. They just don't like what I'm doing. No, they disagree with your points and you say exactly what they were. Go ahead. OG, you got it.
I agree with you. Why do people not listen to what Sharon say? Do his hands movement throw y'all off?
Yeah, it's a distraction.
Okay. Because it seemed like I think he do that to make people not realize what he's saying, bro. Because his hands crazy.
Neck and hand work is crazy. But people catch it and they point it out. But he'll deflect and lie and make it seem like they didn't just say, like, literally address his points. He just does that. It's weird shit.
Okay.
I guess if you tell a lie long enough, people will start to believe it. Is that what it is?
Facts.
I mean, it's also though he's just not that bright. Like even with that whole fleshed out argument, like how did you let him kill you on that? Right? Like you can flush out a transmission. You can flush out groups of people as well, right? Like how did you just fell on the sword because Tommy said it. Like a lot got exposed, man.
Well,
fleshed out. I would have said, what? Fleshed out. You flesh that out of here.
Let's get into it.
So Voice of Venus, if you can, please hit the link. He's welcoming anybody that want to address.
So now Sharon invited Tommy she was going back and forth with her in the chat. They were going back and forth. She said some comments. Tommy addressed them from the panel, which he shouldn't have done. And then Sharon specifically called for Venus out of the crowd.
Address anything that he said, and he put it in those parameters. If you come up,
nobody can do it. I've done it for years. No one can do it. Like we've already got you figured out, sir. So why do you do all that damn typing? Leave me alone. You can't just leave me alone then. That's too hard. I've got to sit here and call y'all.
Tommy, you don't want them to leave you alone. You would not have a name on YouTube if they left you alone. You would not have a name in the world if they left you alone. You don't want them to leave you alone. I wish y'all would stop saying that. That's crazy, bro.
But wait, Izzy, I want to add a little context though, because he didn't call her up from the crowd. She been waiting in the back for about 10, 15 minutes because he called her name because she was crashing out in the comments. And so she wanted to crash. You know what I mean? So mind you, she already mad because you got me waiting today. See, when you create that entitlement, now you got to live by it. And when you not moving in that way, and certain people get VIP treatment, they ain't got to wait. You know what I mean?
I hear you, but the thing is this, the crazy thing is this though. Sharon literally did say Venus. Well, you know what I'm saying? He did say, so if you want to come on up, Venus. So I don't know if she was in the back or not because I wasn't back there.
No, he said I'm gonna bring her up.
Right. No. He did. Okay. Nah. That's not what he said just then. Let's go back. That's not what he said just then. Listen to what he actually said.
I left. And when I left, they did it again. You know what'll happen? Same thing that always happens when you do it. They just come up here calling me names.
I wanted to flush this whole thing. flesh. I wanted to flush. I wanted to flush this whole conversation out. I think we got to a point where we have understand that we don't get a chance to watch each other enough to pinpoint exact words that we say, hey, I disagree with this exact quote. I think we both fair to say that. And so Voice of Venus, if you can, please hit the link. He's welcoming anybody that wants to.
Voice of Venus, if you can, please hit the link. That does not imply that she's in the back. That implies that she's hold on, Willie. That implies that she's in the chat and she's welcome to hit the link. He called her specifically. That's the implication there. Go ahead.
Right now, she might have dropped off. You waiting so long, and you always get VIP treatment. All right, I'm getting off the line. But I do know, because if you watch the beginning of the video, and this is what made me mad, it was supposed to be a smoke show for Sharon, right? So, you know, I pop up. I got to be, you know, relaxed with him because he started getting scary and dropping me and all that. So I kind of let him have it, right? Tommy jumps on pretty much right after. I think it was one more person than Tommy. And Tommy's like, yo, you got dudes that be on your panel that's telling you X, Y, Z, Now, at some point in his monologue, Venus, she was ready to pop out, but he kept on hold and he let Tommy crash. Why? Because Tommy bring the views. You know what I mean? All of that, KT can't speak. All of that, Shadow got to let the women speak. No, he put all the women on hold for Tommy.
Okay,
that's
so
just
I
a
know
fact.
that was mad. I know they was mad about that. Now I know they was mad about that, but let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's see what's going on. Let's go.
To address anything that he said, and he put it in those parameters. If you come up,
nobody can do it. I've done it for years. No one can do it. Like, we've already got you figured out, sir. So why do you do all that damn typing? Leave me alone. You can't just leave me alone then. That's too hard. I've got to sit here and call you all kinds of names. Somebody say, hey, can we have a conversation and find out what your real issue is? We already know this nigga. We ain't got to say that to him. Imagine y'all have created this. I'm telling you, Sharon, people like y'all have created the environment that all you got to do. Because imagine if all I said was, I'm just going to call black women.
Shout out to American Tradesman. American Tradesman said it was truly a classic stream because he single-handedly ate and cooked everybody up, including Taz. That's what American Tradesman said. That is not the thoughts, opinions of Izzy. That's American Tradesman. Shout out to that. Well,
Tradesman, my man, but that's cap.
Shout out to American Tradesman. Hey, listen, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. That's his opinion.
Nah, no doubt.
Let's go.
Names. And then when a black woman called in the show and said why, I hung up on her and said, screw you, bitch. We already know what y'all do. That was crazy. That is insane.
It seems like you have a contestant. Welcome to the show. Is your favorite guest. Welcome to the show.
After 99 years, he going for 100.
You damn
Big
right.
J,
But
you
I
are
don't know
here.
who should I attack. Well, I don't know who I should attack.
Why do you want to attack anybody?
I'm gonna move past
that
Big
nigga
J.
too. That's talk to you.
To you as well.
Well, hold on, because both you
God
faking
damn.
the funk over
To you as well.
It was yesterday, but thank you. So just to be clear about the parameters, he wants to be able to have a conversation, which means he's not going to turn his microphone up and start yelling and screaming the minute he starts being debunked, right? I just want to make sure he's not going to resort to the childish tactics he always does because he wants to have a
Fair.
mature conversation.
All right, happy belated birthday to Venus. What's up, Daryl? What's going on? Please keep it on the topic, good brother, because I heard some things. I don't know what's going on. I ain't been around, bro. Let's keep it on the topic. What say you on the topic, brother Daryl? What say you on the topic?
First, I hope you're having a good day, Izzy, and gentlemen.
Yes.
Peace, family.
As far as the topic goes, right? How far have you got into the video?
Nah, she's just getting up here and Venus is just getting up here and she's about to speak. So that's how far I got.
Well, in a rare occasion that I am congratulating Tommy. I wanted to congratulate him on his win against my former apprentices, my fallen apprentices who have fallen from grace to the dark side. That's all. We can continue.
Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah.
Well, you got to give us a name.
Nah, no, man, chill.
My fault,
To even
God.
start
My
off
fault,
like
God.
that, to even start off like that, like I can turn my mic up on your show. Number one,
Tommy, you absolutely could turn your mic up on his show. You absolutely have control if you're in StreamYard. I don't know about OBS, but in StreamYard, you absolutely could turn your mic on someone's show, just for the record, without question. And it does sound like your mic is a little bit louder, by the way.
why?
Am I lying? Am I
Yeah,
lying?
he got a board. Like, stop the cap, Tommy. You already coming in loud. Like, he got a whole board.
Am I lying? Anybody think I'm lying? Anybody think I'm being biased? You absolutely could turn your mic up. That's not accurate. You absolutely turn.
It's a tactic he's using as we speak.
I shall. Okay, no doubt. You more than welcome to, Keon. No doubt. Let's get back to it. Let's go.
You can come up here. Just leave me alone. If you got to take, he always does. Just leave me alone.
Tommy,
please. Let me talk to someone else, ma'am. You're right. I always.
Nah, this Tommy was totally unfair. That's totally unfair. Totally messed up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tommy. That's totally unfair and totally messed up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? She came up. Hold on, real quick. I'm not gonna say scary and that. I'm just gonna say it's totally messed up. Oh shit. I'm just gonna say it's totally messed up and it's totally unfair because he did call her name. He did call her out. She came up there to speak. She came up there and she was just trying to clarify the parameters. And you know what I'm saying? Before the conversation started, and he just totally washed her out and kept her from being able to speak. That's not right at all. That's not right at all. I don't think that's right. What do y'all think?
I think that she should have been around stronger men. I failed.
Oh, this nigga, man.
For Daryl
and I didn't give my apprentice true strength. See, the one thing I know about Izzy Bands, if things go too far, he's gonna press the mute button. He's gonna drop people, no matter who that person is. Big content creator, small content creator. But I failed my last apprentice because he loves to get bent over by big content creators, and he's gonna keep him on the platform no matter what. So I'm not sure how my original Padawan felt, but I would imagine she felt unprotected. Oh, I'm sorry. I imagine she would feel unprotected. That was my rock music. But anyway, and I'm pretty sure she's disappointed. And and Lord Bracy.
Yo, right? Like, you're not afraid to sell it, right? You will tell somebody when AM is up here. Shout out to Angry. You know what I mean? Like, you'll tell them, yo, look, we got him. We only got him for a couple minutes. I know you want to crash, and you'll moderate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He failed to moderate. He didn't sell her. If it's the case, all right, this is all about the platform, which it was. She deserved, if nothing else, for you to sell it to him, right? Like, if we a team, I could tell you, I just let it play because we gonna get to the bag and you get what I'm saying? He ain't sell it.
But it don't be that though. And I think Daryl and OG know it's true. We've been around enough. It's a bunch of solo artists coming together on a group tour. Like, that's really how it is. So it is. Am I lying? It's a bunch of solo artists coming together on like a group tour. So it's every man for themselves, for real. If you really want to be honest, it ain't.
Yeah,
it ain't no. I'm gonna tell you, and you gonna chill for the bag, and we gonna put. Nah, it ain't nothing.
But is though, I do have to say, like, I've seen it so many times. People will treat people differently if they have pull, and that's just a fact. It's just a fact.
I get it, but I mean, and listen, I've been guilty of that at certain points too, right? But the thing is that, okay, it's a balance though. What's right is what's right regardless. I will, give certain people a little bit more grace because them coming to the platform is
Helps the
this is
platform.
a business and it helps the platform, right? This is a business. Now, when it would come to something like that, I would have had to say, yo, Tommy, come on, man. I would have had to call him out in a gentle way,
Right.
like, yo, Tommy, come on, man. That ain't right, bro. You called her out, give her an opportunity, and y'all see me do it time and time again. You called her out, give her an opportunity to go ahead and speak to what you said, fam. Come on, at least hear what she got to say. You say she can't do it. Let's see if she could do it. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I would have at least, I wouldn't have let him drown her out like that. That wasn't fair. That wasn't cool. Go ahead.
Wait, Izzy, are you protecting a woman right now? Are you? It sounds like you might be protecting a woman right now. This is not like you, brother. This is they say you don't protect women out here. What's going on, man? What's going on?
They are liars and the truth ain't in them. Like they call me a white knight. They gotta make up their mind, Keon. They gotta make up their mind. Either I'm a white knight or I'm a misogynist. They gotta make up their mind. Can I be both? I don't know. Can I be
I mean,
both?
it's funny. I watched you do that with Venus just a couple days ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got her here. I wanted to talk to her, but Wall Street chill for a second, like, let the stream play out. He didn't really play it like that. You know what I mean? It was kind of like she was expendable. I get why she fell away.
Right, but notice she didn't shout me out and say, "Well, Izzy protected me," because I did protect you, Venus. You could at least shouted me out and say you didn't do Sharon like Izzy did for me, but you didn't say that. Bitch. I still love you. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get.
She didn't gave up on all us colors.
All us brothers. Let's get.
Please do this. So just leave me alone.
Are you gonna mute him?
I'm with you. Just leave me alone.
What you gonna do?
There's no sound, Sharon.
I'm
Unless it's me.
Nah, that's just you, Keon. Everybody else can. Yeah, that's you, Keon.
Ma'am, I can't do it. I'm going to somehow be able to turn my mic up. I don't want to talk to you. You are right. I don't want to talk to you.
And you let him. So what you?
I just said I don't want to talk to you. You asked if I could do it.
Nah, hey yo, and this is the part. This is the part that's totally wrong, right? Now, in fairness, let me be fair because I try to be as fair as possible. I try to be as honest as possible, right? All jokes aside, right? Sharon was trying to interject. His mic was extremely much lower than Tommy's, right? And you know what I'm saying? So Sharon was trying to interject in all fairness, right? We gotta call it like we see it. Does anybody see that different? That Sharon wasn't trying to interject? I believe he was trying to interject.
In a soft way, but I get what you
You out here capping for shaky Brittany, man.
I'm not capping for. Hold on.
No, he right.
Hold on. This is not capping. Let's go back. See that you've been wrong twice, there, Wall Street. Let's go back and let's keep it real. Look. Look at this. Yeah. Hey, come on, Washington. We know that you got your own, you know what I'm saying, thing going on. I get it, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's go. Let's play.
You got me on the first one.
Actually have a conversation.
But...
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Right.
So
let's just try.
Voice of Venus. Yes. Voice of Venus, welcome to the show because I know she can actually have a very fruitful conversation. Welcome to the show.
So he threw her the ball. He said she can have a fruitful conversation. Let's get it. Let's go.
It was a beautiful Voice of Venus, and happy birthday to you as well.
It was yesterday, but thank you. So just to be clear about the parameters, he wants to be able to have a conversation, which means he's not going to turn his microphone up and start yelling and screaming the minute he starts being debunked, right? I just want to make sure he's not going to resort to the childish tactics he always does because he wants to have a mature conversation, correct?
To even start off like that, like I can turn my mic up on your show, number one. Oh, wow. Why even come up here? Just leave me alone. If you got to think, he always does. Just leave me alone.
Tommy,
please, let me talk to someone else, ma'am. You're right. I always do this. So just leave me alone.
Are you going to mute him?
I'm with you. Just leave me alone.
He said, so he's trying to say, hold on, we'll let her get in there. He's being real pussy about it, but he said, he's being real pussy about it. Right, he's being super pussy about it, but
he couldn't do that.
He's trying.
Shadow can't do that.
Well, he was trying in a real lightweight. Go ahead, let him.
Right.
Hold on.
Let him.
He would have packed me up. He'd have dropped me.
Hit it with the hands.
Wait, hold on, Tommy. Let her talk.
Let her talk, please, Tommy.
Hey,
Call that nigga
Sharon.
daddy.
Hey, Sharon, if you ever want to know, that's for that tea. That's for that tea. Can you hand me some tea? Paybacks is a bitch. I wish you would try this with me. Because, yeah. Because you really was soft as hell. You was soft at capital S-O-F-T. You soft. I mean, come on, Tommy. No, Tommy. No, it's okay. Let's get back to this. Let's go.
What you gonna do?
No, but there's no. I'm asking.
Let like no.
Hold on.
Hold on. Stop. Wait. Correct. Wait, hold on. Look, the nigga. He was trying Wall Street, but he was real pussy about it. Let's go.
For one, why even come up here? Just leave me alone. If you gotta say, he always does. Just leave me alone.
Tommy.
Please, let me talk to someone else, ma'am. You're right. I always do this. So just leave me alone.
Are you gonna mute him?
I'm with you. Just leave me alone.
Okay,
No, but there's no. I'm asking. I'm asking, ma'am. I can't do it. I'm gonna somehow be able to turn my mic up. I don't want to talk to you. You are right. I don't want to talk to you.
And you let him. So what you?
I just said I don't want to talk to you. You asked if I could do it, and I said I can't.
Wait, hold on, please.
What are you?
So see there. So I told y'all see this black woman right here.
Hold on.
So she just started off saying stupid stuff and then turned around and said, "I'm gonna keep talking."
Wow.
Even his mic is soft. Like even his mic is soft. Like this is crazy.
Hold on, Tommy. Hold on.
like he's trying to coddle him. Like get out of here, bro.
Hold on, Tommy.
Venus want to speak, Tommy.
What happened to slap?
Michael Jackson.
Where the slap
He
go?
turned to Michael. He said to Michael, rest in peace about. He said, "Hell is mine." Yo, what's up, Irby? What's going on? Salute to Irby in the building. What's going on? Hey, man. Hey, Too Strong Life for Life said Tommy sounds like. Oh wow, that's crazy. My dead cat had more heart than him. Hey, y'all support the show. In the meantime, come on, man, hit that Cash App and support the damn show. Are you not entertained? God dog on it. Help us keep our show alive.
Cash App. Everybody. Hit the Cash App. Yeah. Hit the Cash App. Everybody. Hit the Cash App. You know you love to make my Cash App ring. You love to make it ring in the stream.
I thought it was funny because he was correct. She started off in the usual pass, and he wasn't going for that ish. I hear you, but
I agree.
No. I can't agree with that. Let me say this. I understand, right? Y'all are not. Tommy is not wrong for seeing it the way Tommy's seen it because that's it. It happened, right? However, he never gave her the opportunity to prove him right. He actually proved her right, in my opinion.
Izzy.
Go ahead.
Well, I think Keon and the fella's right. In my unbiased opinion, well, I think the fella's right on this one because she don't want nobody bringing up her past. And you know me, I'm across the board, right? The same way I feel like you are. Like I feel like you're even more fair than I am.
Okay.
Right? Because if I get emotional, fairness go out the window. So she has no problem bringing up Tommy past. I talked to Tommy yesterday when he came on my panel. The first thing the lady started doing is saying derogatory things about him in the chat. I asked him, "Hey, today, can everybody be respected, bro, including him?" You can go talk to him. Nobody else said anything bad about him moving forward because I wanted everybody to be respected. Because if y'all gonna be disrespectful, I might as well let him be disrespectful. And if I let him be disrespectful, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
I get
So
it,
with
but
her,
I just
she's gonna bring up people past, but she don't want her past to be under examination.
But this is the thing, Daryl. It wasn't okay for her to say. I could understand, right? The part that I don't agree with is this was Tommy's opportunity to allow her to expose herself, but instead of that, he did what she was accusing him of, which was drowning her out with his mic and talking over her and talking loud and keeping her from being able to speak. So I understand what y'all. I understand. Well, I'm not gonna call names, but I understand what y'all are saying. The problem is that what she said wasn't like his past in the sense of, oh, he did this, he did that, he did this in a gossipy way. It was, hey, are you gonna do what I'm accusing you of doing overall, which is increasing your mic, talking loud and talking over me where I can't get a word in edgewise, where we can't have the conversation. So
But
that's
why?
where.
But why that though? But why that though? Why not just go into the conversation? Just ask the question.
I think Izzy's right. I think Izzy's right on that point, Keon. But Izzy, I think you will concede to this point, and then you can address Keon's point. I think that if Keon had kept talking, and I just turned my mic up and overtalked him, you would have either muted me or dropped me, which means that as much as I can blame it on Tommy, the true fault lies with the content creator.
Right, it's Sharon. Yes,
because he could have just dropped her. Dropped on Tommy.
Right, but he wanted. Right, he didn't want to do that because he know Tommy would have left. And
he ain't got it.
You've done
I don't think nobody disagree with that. Yeah, for sure.
So the problem
when Freezy was here with Anton, you didn't let them overtalk each other.
There was a little bit, but let's don't go back there. Let's stay
right.
Daryl.
I understand, like you had two big content creators because Angry Man was here too. You didn't mute him. You kept it. You let everybody. Because I remember people saying you was never mind. You're right. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's look at it. Yeah.
So the problem I'm having with what's going on right here, bro. I mean, literally, the foundation was set by Sharon with the spirit fingers. He literally told her to come up there. He already told, you know what I'm saying, Tommy that they were gonna have this conversation. So Keon is right about that, bro. They were supposed to be just coming up there and having a conversation. She went on the spell about something else that he, again, to me, you really have no control over. You know what I'm saying? So if he want to cut his mic up, I don't understand who owns this StreamYard. Because there's 3 buttons on the side of each person's name at the bottom when I'm on my show. I could literally put everybody's mic on the same. You're not gonna overtalk me. It's
right,
called a mic check.
Right, but the thing is, hold on. But you can control your mic on StreamYard. Even if y'all could control your mics, I could override your control, but y'all still could control your mics and turn your mics up if you want to. But that's number one. But this is where I have to push back again. She was trying to set the parameter. I'm not saying that was the best thing to do or that she necessarily was right in doing that, but I don't think that it was enough of an infraction for Tommy to react the way that he did. That's what I'm saying.
But
hold on, real quick. Let me just land it. The thing is this, right? If again, he had the golden opportunity to let her expose herself and let her prove his point by allowing her to just talk. And then he could have said, see, she never addressed anything I said after he let her talk. See, she never addressed anything I said. She's only talked about things of the past. She's only brought up this. She's only brought up that. And that would have exposed her from his perspective and venerated him. The problem is that he did exactly what she accused him of. Everything that he did was exactly what Venus was accusing him of.
I mean, yeah, because I'm gonna give you what you want, since that's what you expect out of me. Like that's like when white people used to expect us to be chimping out, and we're not used to when they expect us to chimp out all because they say the N-word and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. I'm gonna chimp out. Like don't provoke me to do nothing. Don't ask me about nothing. Just ask your question, and then we can continue to go on to that. That's petty to me. That's like underhanded, sleight of hand. You're trying to create a narrative before you even start the whole conversation. Like before we even start the conversation, she basically saying that I'm about to overtalk her, I'm about to cut my mic up, and you don't know what is about to happen. Like that's just to me that's ridiculous, and that's why I don't blame him for acting how he acted. I ain't gonna lie to you, because you're not about to run no narrative on me personally.
All of that
I
is
mean,
true.
but
All of that is true, and I'm pass you mic Wall Street. All of that is true. At the same time, the thing is, you could allow her to expose her hand. If you would have said, if he would step back and allow her to just do her thing, which I've seen Tommy do before. Tommy's capable of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do it. If she allow him, if he would allow her to just speak, and if she would have did what he said, he could have easily pointed out and said, see, I tried to give her the opportunity. Y'all see what she did in the beginning. I let that slide. I tried to give her an opportunity, but like I said, they just can't do it. But the problem is when he did what he did, it further made her point stronger, in my opinion. Go ahead, Wall Street. What say you?
yeah, I'm just saying, like, again, the reason why I fought both of them, right? And Venus don't even like me, but I gotta be real. You know, she got dealt a bad hand because number one, you just did a whole monologue, right? And you brought up her name and you threw some shots, right? Like, see, and it's women like this and blah, 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 right? So you could have just let her go. She came in calm with decorum, right? Childish was the craziest term used. Yeah, you don't crash out like that. Like me as a man, like that wasn't the reason for me to lose it. And I just don't want to talk to her after I've been calling her name, right? But for your man, though, the more important part is you have created a space of entitlement that she logically should have been expecting to receive. If you offer me VIP every time you see my face, if you put me on the general admission line and make me wait while you taking people in front of me, nah, I ain't rocking with you no more.
I
You know
get
what I
it, but I
mean?
think
And
that's a bad argument, though. I think that in that moment he did, like, even if he never gave her VIP, in that moment when he called her up there, he said, "Yo, Venus, now hit the link and come on." He's giving you opportunity. Then he should have created an environment where she could have spoke her grievance. Period.
And he didn't.
And he didn't.
He
That's
didn't.
the point. Right. So that's
And
the
you know
part
what?
where
And Izzy, I'm gonna kind of concede a little bit, right? Because I now I kind of get why she came in like that. Personally, if you got called out, I actually went away, so I didn't see the part where he was actually saying something to her. But I do remember y'all saying it. So she would probably come up there on fire, or at least trying to be a little bit petty or trying to get back because you just called me out and probably said some wild stuff. You know what I mean? So with that, I feel like that's a little bit more understandable if that makes sense. Go ahead.
Yeah,
because he
Dollar
had
Rock.
his chance to be petty and he used it before she even came on the panel. You know what I mean? So you had your time, childish, and you crashing out. Like, nah, that was whack.
Yeah, let's get back to this. Hey, shout out to Dollar Washington. Y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild, boy. Y'all are wild. Let's get back to this. Support the show. If y'all want your comments highlighted red, make sure you do so through the super chat, through the Cash App. Support the show, Sports Trading. I mean, help us keep our show going. We got about like 21 minutes. If y'all want to keep the show going, we need at least 10 people, at least $5 a piece in the next by the top of the hour to keep the show going. Appreciate y'all. Let's go.
No more. Let's not talk.
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm talking to Sharon and Sharon show. So don't
You're
address
talking to me now.
So what are you
Hold
gonna
on.
do,
You're talking to me now.
Sharon?
About what are you
I thought
asking me?
he addressed me from the chat. I'm an audience member commenting. The man addressed me, lied on me. You sat next to him, didn't say a fucking thing, right? Then you made me sit back there for however long when I support you every fucking day. He doesn't, right? But that's okay too. So you once again fail to defend me. But when anybody's in my presence and they talk about you, I jump down their fucking throat. But you, every opportunity you fail. You're not loyal. So fuck him. This book is for you. This is the last time you're gonna do that shit to me. So then he gets to set the parameters on how I conduct myself on your show, and then I agree, and then we get parameters for him. He doesn't have to abide by them. Because you so desperately want Tommy Sotomayor on your show so fucking bad. So nigga, fuck you and fuck that nigga too. That's where I'm at.
You get my point?
No. Well, see, okay, so wow,
Ain't
that's
no
a lot. Hold on.
This is sad.
Hold on, time out.
This is
That's a lot. Hold on, real quick.
Right.
Give me one quick second. Give me one. He pulled out the Thanos skull. That's a lot to unpack. So Venus allowed her emotion at that particular time. Venus, you were wrong, right? At that particular time, V, you were wrong, right? To be honest, and y'all know, Sharon, you know, but anyway, the truth of the matter is this: if you didn't give Sharon the opportunity to be able, even though he was wrong, let me be clear. Sharon was wrong because he did call you up and he did allow you to come up, or whatever the case may be, and then he didn't make room for you to speak. I get that, and I get why you were upset, and I get why you felt the way you felt. I get it, right? At the same time, right? When you said that, you didn't give him the opportunity, even though he took a long time. I'm not gonna lie about that. You didn't give him the opportunity to say, okay, look, I was trying to, even though I was being a pussy and I was very soft and like a soft little girl when I was doing it, I was trying to get Tommy's attention. I did say, hey, Tommy, it's okay, Tommy. Wait, Tommy. I did say that, right? And so I was trying. I was being a little pussy, but pardon me for being pussy. Let me let you say what you guys say. Go ahead. Here's room right now. So I get her being upset, but I think that was a little extreme myself. And I think that, for her to not allow him to give her room to speak was a little bit messed up. That's what I think. What do y'all think?
I totally agree. And it just proves, and I said this last night on DJ's channel, right? It just proves that clearly you got to be PH Diva or at least number 2, and for you to have any type of pull, for you to be able to have the time to talk stuff, I guess, whatever the case may be. And that should show throughout all the women in the space, throughout all the men in the space. The only thing that matters when it comes to this guy is the money. I'm banned because of $500, So
Hey, listen, yeah, I love you, but you would be banned because of $500 over here too, and it's not personal. I love you. It's not personal. Someone pay me $500. Keon is banned. Should someone pay me $500 more to bring Keon back? It's the rules.
Please stop campaigning, bro. They will. They will.
That's the rules, Keon. That's the rules, baby. If it's down, listen, down. If you been down 500, down no.
Hey, they got me for 500 too. 6 months at Witch Doctor channel.
Hey, listen, it is what it is. The rules, baby. It's the rules. Hey, let me get that file. And it's not personal. I promise it's not personal because I like you. I don't have nothing against you. At the same time, let me get that 500. Dina, see, but this is how. Wait, this is what it turns to. And I know, Dina, you can't wait for your chance. Shout out to Dina Forbes. You finally was on somebody's panel, which is great. I finally get a voice with the name, right? But like, yo, this is what y'all do. Y'all always change it into some gender. Y'all ain't gonna let the gender war die. The gender war is alive and well because of the B-dubs. And y'all don't hate, but y'all don't hate women. Where do you hear hate of women? I literally was on Venus' side most of the time. I just disagreed with the way she handled it at the end. So because I disagreed with the way that Venus handled it at the end, we gotta hate women?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Nah, son, I disagree though.
What you disagree with?
At that point, crash out. Like if I can't crash out on him, then you
I
gotta
support
get
it.
it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and again, like somebody brought up PH Diva. Understand, spoiler alert, is 3 more characters that come in, right? Taz, Cell, and then when Diva came, he got up out of there because he knew Diva was gonna give him that energy. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm judging him off of, right? Like, because honestly, even the way she came in, you still as gentle as a lamb to me. Like I might pet you on the back, pet you on the forehead. You know, she came in gentle as a lamb. I wasn't running from that.
I think
okay.
Sharon's just a clout chasing nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. Hey, Gina, who was you talking about? Who was you talking about? Because if you're talking about Sharon, the problem is that y'all can't make now. Sharon can't be one big. We can't be one big enigma because of Sharon. Because y'all already said that he's y'all girlfriend. Y'all girlfriend. Y'all already accepted him in the sisterhood, and now y'all want to give her back to us. We don't want that enigma. He don't belong to us. He's one of y'all. He's one of y'all. So it can't be Sharon. Go ahead, Daryl. My bad.
No, like you good, bro. You know, Sharon at the point where like nobody visit his channel ever. You know what I mean? It's like Shadow Titan, PH Diva, a whole bunch of nobodies. You know what I mean?
Bro, I go over there.
I ain't saying that. Hey, I'm not saying that. These are thoughts and feelings of me or download. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hey, if y'all want to go over there, hang out with him, go ahead. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying no one's nobody's. That's Daryl. Go ahead. What you saying?
What I'm saying is, you know what I mean? And it's not just my assessment. The Portuguese man made the same assessment. Sharon channel, it just doesn't like it doesn't flock to content creators. And when you had somebody like Tommy on there for him, I mean that's like hitting the lottery. He willing to risk it all, his friendship with Venus, because none of these things bear any fruit for him. Getting the clip for Tommy, now he got people reacting to it, et cetera, et cetera. You know, and that's how you grow a channel. But that same situation could have happened with Shadow Titan. Nobody would care about it.
Oh, damn. I see where you went with that. That's a fact, though. But this another thing I was saying, though,
What did
right?
Shadow do to you? Why is Shadow catching all these strays? Why is Shadow catching all these strays, Daryl? Wait. I need to know. Why is Shadow catching all these strays, Daryl? What did Shadow do to you, bro?
It's not personal. It's just the facts. You know what I'm saying? I was just making a healthy comparison.
Nah, you target here. You ain't slick, nigga.
And nobody would have cared if it was him. That was the major point. But, you know, I hate to start pocket watching again, but the reason why that's a conversation here is because, like, you niggas be begging. Like, let's stop the cap, right? Like, we got to hear Eat a Man hiss through 100, like, he put a hiss on words that end in ER, like, and we don't have the likes, right? Like, so you ask for these things, and Venus is one of those people in particular that I know show up. You know what I mean? Like,
For
you drop the ball.
For Sharon, right. She did. She'll be back, though. Shout out to Venus. She'll be back. Hey, 979 DJ Young, don't be mad at me, P. I'm just being honest. Hey, she wanted Sharon to make Tommy talk to her. What the F? That's not what she just wanted respect. She just, listen, honestly, she just wanted common respect and to be able to express her side of it because he had his mic and he was on the stage and he was talking about her, even though she was talking to him from the chat. It's different when you're on stage. So she wanted her opportunity to speak as well. That's fair though. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
The truth is,
give me one quick second. Silent said, dude, just admit that he chimps out. That is crazy work. Nah, man, come on. He's speaking in the colloquialism of what people say. Money Marco said no. He left when she called him crispy, which is fair. You don't have to sit there and take nobody insulting you and calling you out your name if that's not what you want to. You don't have to. That's weird. Like, why would y'all think if the man don't want to be disrespected in that way, he don't have to sit there and be disrespected like that? That's what is wrong with y'all?
Now, see, that makes sense, right? If he wasn't just talking to Taz before that, right? So I don't have to say no more. Like, you know how my shooter violated. Like, I'm violating you. I'm violating your 8-year B word. So you wasn't opposed, right, to disrespecting and being disrespected. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of crazy to me that for the only two women that got a chance to talk. Hold on. For the only two women that got a chance to talk, You ain't want to have no conversation with neither one of them. That was just crazy to me.
No, I can't listen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of that too. When I've been over there and I was trying to talk to Sharon about a problem that Sharon had, and then other people jumped in, I didn't want to talk to them. So when they was talking to me, trying to come at me, my beef wasn't with them. So I left. I wasn't trying to hear nothing that they was talking about. It didn't matter to me. I was talking to that nigga, and I wanted to get at that nigga, and I ain't want none of his cohorts, the women, like again, yo. Think about it. He was on Fresh and Fit, and he was on Fresh and Fit, and he got reamed for that interaction with that girl that was sitting next to him on Fresh and Fit, talking about Tommy, right? Yo, I think that he's learning that to get in an argument with a woman online is not no good sauce. So he don't mind going back and forth with a man, back and forth. That's a man. You could go back and forth with a man all day, every day, twice on Sunday, and whatever. But to be arguing with a woman, hold on. But what I'm saying is to be arguing with a woman, going back and forth with a woman online is not a good look, especially with his reputation. So maybe he's decided, and I don't know this, but maybe he's decided, hey, look, if we're not going to have a conversation, I'm not going to be arguing with these women online.
You know what though? I think I kind of disagree because it's the same thing that even Kevin Samuels said it about himself. When I talked about the men, nobody cared. But when I start talking about the women, now everybody's paying attention. So honestly, I mean it is what it is. That's just what the algorithm loves when a man talk dirty to a woman, man. Like
Right,
they
but
just love it.
not arguing, but see, not arguing. We seen this. I seen a clip. Shout out to Trader Truth Teller. Shout out to my guy JT, and shout out to everybody that was on that panel last night. Right, I saw a little bit of it, and when I saw it, JT was talking crazy to Bomb, right, and immediately. Even though Bomb was talking her shit, but immediately most of the panel was like, "Come on, JT, chill." JT had a point in what he was saying, but people's knee-jerk reaction when they see a man cursing out a woman, wilding out on a woman, it is not good PR, bros. I don't know what y'all think.
No, that's the no, but look, that's the but no, that's the thing about content. Go ahead, go my bad. Go ahead.
No. Meaning it's good PR if you going back and forth with her, or as far as like in a way maybe you roasted or whatever the case may be. But when you start like going in and having an argument and full out blasting a woman, it don't look good. It don't end well.
Look, content nowadays is people saying the wildest, most extreme in the spectrum things, buzzwords and goofy stuff, just so you can be like, I need to either defend myself, the woman, the man, or whatever case, so you could put your cape on regardless of whatever group of individuals that you're a part of. That is the point of it. So yes, Tommy cussing out a woman would go viral because a lot of men and women are sitting in comments talking about he sucks, he's garbage, why would he do this, retweeting it or making videos about it, saying that he's this and that. I don't see how
obviously he's moving away from that. When's the last time you seen Tommy arguing with a woman? Obviously he's moving away from that. When's the last time
argue with
who? Honestly, I think he left though, right? He left when you talking about the
she
other
left.
day.
No, I'm talking about Venus. I'm talking about this.
Oh no, but he wasn't
talking about Sharon.
Nah, he wasn't arguing. Hold on. All right, that was a good one. Hey, listen, he wasn't arguing with her. He said what he said, but he wasn't arguing with her. When he seen that it was going to be into an argument, he was like, ma'am, I don't want to talk to you. Even though that was messed up, because Sharon, I think that she was going to have a conversation. Sharon called her up there to have a conversation. She was trying to set the parameters of the conversation. I think it's messed up that he did that, but it seems as if he's opting out of any possibility of having a full-blown argument with a woman online. I could be mistaken, but that's what it's looking like to me.
But I'm saying, even in terms of that, though, right? The problem is the way you handle.
So is Raw B not an argument?
This is probably
I didn't see
where
that full, but this is the thing. I didn't, Keon. In fairness, I didn't see that full interaction. What I
Okay.
did see, I don't want to be a part of. Like, I think that was crazy. I don't want no parts of that. Shout out to them. I don't want no parts of that.
So Izzy, let me ask you a question. So before Sharon asked her to come up there, do you think when Tommy was speaking, then when Sharon started speaking before he asked Venus to come up there, do you think that some way, somehow, some parameters was set? Because to your point, you're saying what she should have done was just come up there and just prove him wrong. But she didn't come up there and prove him wrong. She came up there and proved him right.
No, okay, but I don't think so. See, that's not what I'm saying, right? Because OG, that's not my perception of it. I think that she was clarifying the terms. So, for example, right? I'm trying to get. I don't want to get into. Okay, listen. I'm talking about a framework. I'm not talking about the people. Can y'all get that? Can y'all understand the distinction? I'm about to talk about.
Let me do it.
Hold on, real quick. Come on, Wall Street, because this is important, right? Because I don't go back on my word. I'm talking about the framework. I'm not talking about the people. Let me just say that again. I'm talking about the framework. I'm not talking about the person. There was a stream where I made an agreement that I wouldn't talk about nobody anymore. In that stream, it was a section of that stream where we was having a bet. I was the one that initiated the bet. But when they were saying something, I heard that what they were saying was not what I was trying to bet on. I was the one that initiated the bet. So I tried to go and I tried to clarify the terms. That's what I think Venus was doing. I think Venus was trying to clarify the terms. She said, okay, so this is like this, like this. We not gonna do this, and you're not gonna do this like you always do, right? I think it was that type of thing. You see what I'm saying? Now, was there a little bit of jab in there? Probably so. Was there a little bit of salt that was in there? Probably so, right? At the same time, I think that she was within her rights to get an understanding of the parameters of what she's agreeing to and how the conversation is going to go and move forward. I think that was fair.
Okay, so you think that when she said her spiel, because the only thing that she said, we haven't went too far, she just dropped down. We just heard it. So her thing was letting both of them speak and him not touching that microphone and turning it up and getting louder than everybody else. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yeah, basically not talking over her. Basically, yeah, not talking over her and not drowning her out. Yes.
This is where my eyes and my own thinking comes in, right? We just watched, before she even came up there, we watched the interactions of them when he was in the chat, and you even said it. Don't let the chat, while you up there talking to Sharon, because it's a Sharon smoke show, you didn't turn it into your smoke show. But in the time that you turned it into your smoke show, you looking in the chat, which you told him you shouldn't be doing, which is, you know what I'm saying, confronting him, because again, it's not worth the conversation, right? Because you're engaging with a chat that, again, you're having a smoke show, so you want people to hit the link and come up. When we was listening to that, can I ask you guys a question? Was his mic already up? Was he already louder than Sharon?
Yes. Yes.
I think he turned it up.
No, I don't think
Nah.
so. His mic was already loud.
It was already loud. Yeah, we were saying that like a long time ago. That his mic
yes,
was loud.
yes.
So my point is, if you already understand from what I'm saying, his mic is already louder than Sharon. His mic is already on 10. So that's why I said when y'all brought up the point where it's up to the person who's over the StreamYard, I agree with that. They need to be turning some stuff down. They need to be doing some things. Maybe in that point, then when she came up there, her mic wasn't loud, right? She had her settings a certain way.
Shout out to my guy Gospel. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Man, this comment is crazy.
I'm good.
Hey, thank you, Gospel Bob, for the $9.99. Yo, if y'all want to keep the show going past the top of the hour, damn, it's already the top of the hour. Shit, we do need 9 people real quick. If y'all want to keep the show going, real quick. If y'all want to keep the show going past this, we need 9 people, at least $5 a piece. Thank you, Gospel Bob, $9.99. He said we'll own stocks in prisons that house black people. Just saying. Shout out to Izzy family. Shout out to my guy Gospel Bob. Good to see you, fam. Salute. Let me get to this real quick. Listen, y'all got into the end of this interaction. I think this is the end, but to support the show, we need 9 people at least, $5 a piece. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Let's go back. We'll go back a little bit.
Anybody's in my presence and they talk about you, I jump down their fucking throat. But you, every opportunity you fail. You're not loyal. So fuck him. My smoke is for you. This is the last time you're gonna do that shit to me. So then he gets to set the parameters on how I conduct myself on your show, and then I agree, and then we get parameters for him. He doesn't have to abide by them. Because you so desperately want Tommy Sotomayor on your show so fucking bad.
Hey, pause that real quick.
So nigga, fuck you and fuck that nigga too. That's where I'm at.
Go ahead.
Yeah, ask you a question. Did she just sit here and say, nigga, that he had some parameters set, she had some parameters set, and they was about to have a conversation, but she wanted to make sure her parameters was heard since everybody heard his?
No, what she's saying is this. Normally, there are certain parameters we do all the time, and you violated them parameters for him. That's what she's saying.
Nah, that's not what she's saying.
I'm lost now.
No, it's closer to what you was. Hold on, I got you. It's closer to what you was saying. OG Do Dirty. She said, "Hey, look, you let him set the parameters, right? While I was trying to, and she's saying, while I was trying to set my parameters, they're not being accepted and they're not being heard, right? And so that's what she's upset about. You're right, OG Do Dirty.
Okay.
In essence, yes, that's
no, Izzy.
Yes.
Hold on,
yes.
Izzy. She's saying. She called it out directly, right? She's saying you let him come up here and own your show. That's what she's saying. She's saying this ain't the norm, right? You let him set the parameters here, right? That's what she's saying.
No, let's go back. Okay, let's go back.
Talk to you. You asked if I could do it, and I said I can't.
I'm not talking to you. What are you?
So see there? So I tell y'all see this black woman right here.
Hold on.
So she just started.
Nah, that's messed up, Tommy. See that part right there is crazy. He totally drowned her out. Went and let her talk, and then say, "See, that's black woman right there." No, bro. That looks bad. That's bad. But let's go.
I'm saying stupid stuff, and then turn around and say, "I'm gonna keep talking now."
Let's not talk.
I'm gonna keep talking.
I'm talking to Sharon on Sharon show. So don't address
talking to me now.
What are you gonna do, Sharon?
About what are you asking me?
He addressed me from the chat. I'm an audience member commenting. The man addressed me, lied on me. You sat next to him, didn't say a fucking thing, right? Then you made me sit back there for however long when I support you every fucking day. He doesn't, right? But that's okay too. So you once again fail to defend me. But when anybody's in my presence and they talk about you, I jump down their fucking throat. But you, every opportunity you fail. You're not loyal. So fuck him. My smoke is for you. This is the last time you're gonna do that shit to me. So then he gets to set the parameters on how I conduct myself on your show, and then I agree, and then we get parameters for him. He doesn't have to abide by them.
There you go, Izzy.
No, that's what
he
I'm saying.
gets to set the parameters.
Hold on, Wall Street. You're missing it. What she's saying is what I was saying, and what OG was saying. Listen, he set his parameters, and I can agree to that. But when I'm trying to set the parameters, he ain't trying to agree. He ain't trying to even hear me set the parameters. So that's messed up. That's what she's saying. She didn't even get to set her parameters. She didn't even get heard or listened to on the parameters that she was trying to have established as well, so that they can have the conversation. That's what she was saying.
So no, my guy, this is what I'm telling you, right? And I'll break it down how I heard it, right? You failed at loyalty, meaning we got to pass, right? It's a certain way we do things, right? Mm-hmm. So now you let him set the terms. She didn't even say anything about I was trying to set the terms or none of that.
Literally did.
Hold on. We saw that, right? That she was trying to set terms. But she didn't even say, you know what I mean? I presented terms but nah. She's going off of the fact that every day on this show, there are certain terms you claim to abide by.
That's
right?
not what this is. No, you're wrong about that. Listen again. Listen again for understanding.
Just leave me alone.
What you gonna do?
No, but there's no. I'm asking. Let her. I'm asking, ma'am. I can't do it. I'm gonna somehow be able to turn my mic up. I don't want to talk to you. You are right. I don't want to talk to you.
And you let him. So what you?
I just said I don't want to talk to you. You asked if I could do it, and I said I can't.
I'm not talking to you. What are you?
So see there. So I tell y'all see this black woman right here.
Hold on,
So she just started off saying stupid stuff and then turned around and said, I'm gonna keep talking now.
No more. Let's not talk.
I'm gonna keep talking.
I'm talking to Sharon and Sharon show. So don't
You're
address
talking to me now.
So what are you gonna do, Sharon?
About what are you
I thought
asking me?
he addressed me from the chat. I'm an audience member commenting. The man addressed me, lied on me. You sat next to him, didn't say a fucking thing, right? Then you made me sit back there for however long when I support you every fucking day. He doesn't, right? But that's okay too. So you
Stop right there real quick, Izzy.
Wait, hold on.
When anybody's
That's
in my
separate.
presence and they
Hold on.
talk about you, I jump down their fucking throat. But you, every opportunity you fail. You're not loyal. So fuck him. My smoke is for you. This is the last time you're gonna do that shit to me. So then he gets to set the parameters on how I conduct myself on your show, and then I agree, and then we get parameters for him. He doesn't have to abide by them.
So he gets to set the parameters on how I can act on your show, and I agree. But then when I set the parameters, he doesn't have to abide by them. It's literally that's literally what she just said,
Now, you added
verbatim.
one thing.
What did I add? What did I add?
There is no when I set the parameters. Right?
She literally
what
just
she's
said
saying.
that.
What she's saying is he didn't even live up to the parameters he set. She's
That's
not
not
saying
what
I
she's
set
saying.
no parameters.
She's saying that she was trying to set the parameters and he wouldn't allow it, brother. Listen,
I'm gonna keep talking.
I'm talking to Sharon and Sharon show. So don't
You're
address
talking to me now.
So what are you gonna
You're
do,
talking to me now.
Sharon?
About what are you
I thought
asking me?
he addressed me from the chat. I'm an audience member commenting. The man addressed me, lied on me. You sat next to him, didn't say a fucking thing, right? Then you made me sit back there for however long when I support you every fucking day. He doesn't, right? But that's okay too. So you once again fail to defend me. But when anybody's in my presence and they talk about you, I jump down their fucking throat. But you, every opportunity you fail. You're not loyal. So fuck him. My smoke is for you.
so that's the problem that she has with Sharon. She don't feel like Sharon is loyal. That's separate. That's separate than this. She's stating that grievance to him and saying, now my smoke is for you, Sharon. Now she's gonna say why she has a problem with Tommy. Listen.
This is the last time you're gonna do that shit.
Notice though, she also said I've been in the back for mad long.
Yeah, I heard
Right?
that. Yes,
Right.
I did hear that.
That's
Yes,
what I was saying earlier.
that was before. She said earlier, right? What's up, Kasim? What's going on? There was 4 in that one, right? What's up, Kasim? Kasim is in the building. Good to see you, bro. Let's get to it. Let's go.
To me. So then he gets to set the parameters on how I conduct myself on your show, and then I agree, and then we get parameters for him. He doesn't have to abide by them.
We get parameters for
Because
him,
you
and
so
he doesn't have
desperately
to
want Tommy
abide by them.
Sotomayor on your show.
So she was trying to establish the parameters, and he doesn't have to abide by them. She's saying, listen, he set the parameters. I agreed to that. Now, when we're trying to, she said but she's saying basically when I'm trying to establish the parameters that I want, he doesn't have to agree, and he could just move the conversation forward and say he don't want to talk to me. That's what she's saying.
She
said
wants Sharon,
but now you're not wrong.
Right.
Well, she wants Sharon to hold that nigga accountable.
Right. Let's go.
So fucking bad. So nigga, fuck you and fuck that nigga too. That's where I'm at.
You get my point. There was no reason for that because you didn't do anything. What? Okay, you tell me. What did I say that was a lie that you needed to correct? Tell the lie I told that you needed to correct.
No, it wasn't the lie you told, brother. It was the behavior you exhibited. See, this is the thing, right? You didn't tell no lies, Tommy. It was the behavior that you exhibited. You talked over her, didn't allow her to establish what the parameters were from her understanding, what she wanted as well, and then y'all engage in the conversation. That's what happened, bro. That's simple.
Nah, but she said you lied on me.
Right,
That's
that
what he
was right.
trying to
That was
say.
from earlier. That was from earlier, though. No, but that was from earlier. Wait. But that's the goofy part, right? The lie that he told on her that she was on YouTube for 10 to 15 years or whatever the case may be. We know she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But he said that because she said that he was on YouTube for 30 years, and he broke that down. He said, "Well, I was on YouTube since 1996." No, YouTube wasn't a thing in 1996. So that's what
Internet wasn't a thing.
Right. Well, the internet was there. It was just coming about. But anyway, that's what he was saying. He was like, yo, at the end of the day, it's just I was shooting back at you the way you shot at me. So it's not really a lot. That's what that was. That's the breakdown. But what's your last words? I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I just think, listen. One thing that I didn't like, I heard it on Venus' show. I didn't get to that, but she said it on her show. One thing I didn't like is that she used that situation to blanket it over all black men. I'm gonna save that for the end. What's your last words? I'm gonna say that for my close.
Oh, good show, bro. I'm up out of here.
Appreciate you, OG Do Dirty.
I'll continue to cover Bracy Gate. I'll be reporting tomorrow. I'll see you later, bro.
Appreciate you, Wall Street Willie. Y'all be easy, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Wall Street Willie. Shout out to Daryl. Shout out to OG Do Dirty. Shout out to Keon. And shout out to who's my other brother that was up here today? Wall Street Willie, Keon, OG Do Dirty, Daryl, and who else was up here? Yo, shout out to everybody that's up here today. I apologize if I missed you. I wasn't trying to dish you, I promise. Yo, thank you to everybody who supported the show. To Jade Lewis, to my guy JD1975, who's sponsor of the show. Thank you, JD. To Wall Street Willie, thank you. To my guy Living Humbly, to my guy Gospel of Bob, to my guy Cajun Dartfire, my guy Willing to Win. Thank y'all so much for supporting the show. I really appreciate you. Let me just say this. Part of the problem, we got to be careful that we are not the arbiters of this gender war. This gender war is never going to die if we don't allow it to die. A lot of times we take our own personal pain, our own personal hurt, and the things that we go through, and then we project it onto others. Shout out to Keon. Keon was up here. And we project it onto others, and we make it one big giant enigma or one big giant woman. And it's not. Shout out to DJ Wistopter. He said something similar to this last night. I totally agree with that. Listen, it's not. It's not. We have to start judging people on an individual basis. Some people are messed up and do messed up things, both men and women. Some people do great things and are great people, both men and women. And we need each other to make this happen and to make it survive. When we battle, when we fight, they want us to fight because they win. Well, who is they? The system. Divorce, child support, child custody, dating apps, sensational content. Those people who are invested in not seeing us build and grow. We need each other to build and grow. Thank y'all so much for supporting. Thank y'all so much for coming through. I really, really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Much love to y'all. And God willing, we'll have an even doper show tomorrow. Until tomorrow, God willing, I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and kicking it with us. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and it means the world to me. It means the world to me. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. All right? We out. Shout out to everybody involved. We out.
They say I have no talent, but they stay watching, counting every move. Yeah, they be clocking. graduated while I'm stacking my dough. It don't make sense, I'm trying to put on a show. They try to play me like my funds are low, but I'm easy Baines, never just a name. J Prince for president, now I'm in a different game. With every step I take, I'm painting my lane. When will they realize hard work beats talent every time? No dollars make sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. 'Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine, yeah. Born to win, we may win and look easy. Stay on my grind, they try and do me greasy. Round here we put in work, don't nothing come easily. Low down dirty shame, wait, don't get to tease me. Watching from the sidelines, wishing they could ride, but my hustle got a heartbeat, can't let it slide. Every single dollar, I earned it, nothing borrowed. In this life my passion lies, through the pain and sorrow. When will they realize hard work beat talent every time? No dollar makes sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. 'Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine, yeah. They sit and speculate, try to throw some shade, but I'm more like a king, this hustle's well displayed. With every setback, my fire grows deep. Watch how I play, I'm relentless, not weak. Got this ambition in my heart, can't dim my light. It's a grind day and night, till my future feel right. I'm building my empire, brick by brick. Even when they doubt, I'm the one they can't stick, yeah. The streets they talking, but I stay on my toes. Watch this dream unfold, watch how the story goes. Oh, I ain't just a rapper, I'm a brand, can't you see? They might hate the game, but they love the real me. When will they realize hard work beat talent every time? No dollar makes sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. No matter what, you can't block my shine, yeah. Hard work beat talent. Hard work beat